Kendrick Lamar, you gotta respond, dog. Kendrick Lamar has like 48. I give him 48 hours. If you don't respond in 48 hours, I'm heavily disappointed, bro. And that's gonna be damn near 72. Like, really, that's 3 days because he dropped it yesterday. I'm giving you 2 more days. Kendrick is the one that they say, man, he the best lyricist, hands down. Better than your favorite rapper. J. Cole not on this level. This nigga not on this level. He bring battle rap back to the forefront. He bringing real hip hop back. He the new Tupac. Nobody fucking with him. He the boogeyman. Like he just be beating everybody in all these rap battles or something. Only person he got that energy for is Drake. But they say Drake not a lyricist. He not lyrical enough. So when you bring a real lyricist to the forefront to really challenge him, you would expect Kendrick to respond, but he not responding. But then people say he not on his level. It's no point. But the only reason it seemed like that is because lyricism is not in the forefront of the mainstream. Just that. That's why y'all say that Kendrick. That's why y'all say that Kendrick is the one. Shh, my 10% popped up when I was cooking. But lyricism is not at the forefront, so that's why y'all say that Kendrick is not that's why y'all say that Kendrick is the one that's bringing lyricism to the mainstream because it's not in the mainstream. So just because Joey is not mainstream, don't mean that he's not a lyricist and he's a worthy opponent. You sending Ray Vaughn, you sending Ab Soul. He said he frying them. Because I think Joey fried Ray Vaughn, bro. Ray Vaughn responded last night. And, you know, I didn't really know who he was. So everybody keep talking about Joey. I didn't know who Ray Vaughn was, but then I remember this morning. I did see him in a freestyle a couple years back. A tough freestyle. He went off on that freestyle. It was some years back. It was like an emotional freestyle. So y'all probably know which one I'm talking about. But that's what I already know from him. But he went the route of that Kendrick used trying to like, he trying to air out his dirty laundry, trying to talk about all these rumors and stuff that he and like gossip, and it's not proven fact. See what I'm saying? It's not a proven fact. So that's the route that Kendrick used. I'm not like us. Trying to get everybody riled up. Joey is straight bars. See what I'm saying? Strictly bars. And it's just seeming like Kendrick don't want no problems with that. And I believe that Kendrick can't be top 10. He can't be considered a top 10 all-time rapper if he don't step up and respond to Joey in this battle and prove himself. He need to prove himself. Because that's supposed to be part of his legacy. So if you're not owning up and living up to your legacy, you can't be top 10 all the time. That's part of the reason why niggas say he's top 10. He's supposed to be the boogeyman, taking all the people down in rap battles. Nobody fucking with him. Nobody want a problem with him. You say he already proved himself with Drake? Nope, he didn't prove himself, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why he didn't prove himself. He didn't prove himself against Drake because all of the Kendrick fans said that Drake is not lyrical enough. He not on Kendrick level. He not even worthy of an opponent. Right? So if he not a worthy opponent, that means he didn't prove himself. He not really doing nothing special. You're not really calling out and going at nobody that's so-called on your level, right? As a lyricist. or in your lane. So Joey is in that lane. You said Joey is also not on Kendrick's level, but you gotta prove that. Just like how you try to prove it with Drake. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't just say that, right? Yeah, Cole better than both of them. Yeah, yeah. We already know that. Oh, you said who's on Cole level? Cole is like, yo, Cole is like I said, he better than both of them. Only people I think better than Cole is like Nas, Tupac, guys like that. Wayne. You said I wish he would have did this at the end of the tour, not at the beginning. This is good for the game, bringing balance, iron sharpens iron. That's what I'm saying. Kendrick's supposed to. This is what Kendrick's supposed to want. You're running from the smoke, yo. I can't respect it. So I'm gonna go over the list, yo. I got, and this is no order, yo. The rappers I got over Kendrick, the guys I just named, like the Wayne, Nas, Tupac, Kanye, J. Cole. All of them is over Kendrick, bro. Then I'm gonna go Eminem, Drake, Biggie, Jay-Z, DMX. You said bro's last album was 2012. I was 8. Bro, y'all keep talking. I'm talking about. It's always an excuse, bro. Y'all always got an excuse. This shit's sad. You say you don't like Kendrick's style or something? I was just listening to Kendrick. I was just listening to him. Smoke good, eat good, live good. Smoke good, eat good, live good. What's the other joint we were just listening to? It go ride to it, cause you never know when the bullet might hit and you die to it. Live your life, live it right, be different, do different things, don't do it like. I fuck with Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? So I just peep what he be doing. See what I'm saying? You say you looking at lyrics? No. I'm just looking at my other phone. I just be peeping what he be doing, bro, and he be using these little tactics to make it seem like he better than everybody. I finally peeped it. He be using them tactics, man. He said Joey is not in Kendrick's weight scale. What you mean, though? I don't understand. Then who is then? Why are you responding to Drake then if you saying, if y'all said Drake wasn't on his level neither, but he responded to him though? It's like, what type rapper do you want him to respond to?
Bro, he gotta respond, bro. He got to, bro. And if he don't,
Need to.
he picking and choosing, bro. If he don't, he picking and choosing, bro. And then it's simple, bro. No
Facts.
bullshit, bro. I don't care who you are, bro. What kind of name you got, bro. If a nigga talk shit, bro, you gotta respond,
But
bro.
how you
Respond.
picking and choosing?
Nigga,
How he
LeBron
pick and
responded to
choose?
Stephen A, nigga. And Stephen A not on LeBron level, bro. You feel me, bro?
Facts.
That's not the same thing at all. Him and Drake beef go crazy
You
back
talking
though.
about go way back, but I don't care, bro. So just so if I don't know you right now, right? Say you just came up on this live, I don't know you at all, right? We don't know each other, and I say, yo, nigga, fuck you, nigga, like, you gonna say something back, right?
I'm a person though. That's not everybody. Like not everybody would take you serious. I'm gonna tell you right now, I wouldn't take you serious.
Stop lying, nigga. If I he lying, bro. He lying.
There's
I
no
don't
lie.
believe
There's
you,
no
bro. I
lie.
don't believe
There's
you,
no lie.
bro. Stephen A is the LeBron of TV media. Yeah, you glazing that
But
nigga. I ain't gonna
that's
lie.
like okay, look, that's like being a celebrity, right? And
Uh-huh.
going on one of like your hater post and just commenting about it.
I see where you
No,
coming from though, but
Yeah, it's like
Joey
it's like it's
Badass
Joey is
like
in
not
the
no
rap
fucking
game, bro.
like Joey Badass not no nobody though. Like
That's
he's
what I'm
I
known,
know
bro.
saying.
Niggas know him,
he
bro.
not know nobody. He not know nobody. But be for real though, you walk up on the street, ask somebody, you know Kendrick Lamar, they gonna say yeah. But you ask somebody, they know Joey Badass. That's a select. He got a lot
They
of
gonna say
fans. Not
yes,
saying he don't
bro.
got a lot
They
of
gonna be
fans.
like, yeah,
He not
unique from
saying yes.
Power.
The average person not saying yeah, bro.
Yes, they are.
They not knowing him for his
But look, the
music at
average
least.
They
person is
probably gonna
not
say
going.
he a
But look,
unique from Power.
the
Yeah,
average.
exactly,
But
exactly. They might
look,
mention him from Power.
bro, look. The average person is not gonna know Kendrick.
That's cap on God. What he just performed at the Super
If
Bowl.
you know Kendrick, then you might be a rap fan.
You know, if you just perform at the Super Bowl.
No, yeah, Crunch.
You see what I'm saying? But look,
Everybody know Kendrick Lamar.
but look.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Everybody know him right
So when you
now.
say
He just
everybody
performed
know
at
who you talking about, like the everyday, like
He trying to
the
say like the
everyday
general
like
person.
even
masses,
like an
like
old lady or something.
probably not an
Yes.
old lady.
No, I guarantee you could probably go
But
find an old lady
but
out there
that's my
that probably
point.
do
Why
know.
are you asking her? Why don't you ask the dude that look like he know hip hop?
You could say that dude
You
who
know what I'm
know hip
saying?
hop
So if
gonna
you
know
ask somebody
everybody.
like that, then he know Joey Badass too, right or wrong. See what I'm
But I'm
saying? So
saying
why do we care more about the everyday casual who might know Kendrick because they watch the Super Bowl?
Real rap
because
That's
fans want to
that's
see
the fan
Kendrick
base that he
respond though.
target.
because no, because your fan base, right? I'm saying Kendrick overall fan base is way bigger than Joey Badass.
So what?
I'm not gonna lie, I barely even heard about Joey Badass this.
That's
What
crazy.
you mean you barely heard
You
about
heard
it?
it though? Did you listen to it?
No, I didn't listen
Yeah,
to it.
you chose not to
No,
listen
go
to it.
listen
You
to it,
heard
bro.
it.
He was actually
No,
rap.
I didn't choose.
Man,
All right.
Joey.
You want me to listen to it? Come
Nah,
back.
You heard it came out. Yeah, I bumped it last night.
Yeah, I'm about to
What's it
say, bro,
called?
go
What's it
listen
called?
to it,
What's it
bro. It's
called? I'll
not
go listen
bad.
to it right now.
It's called Man Down, yo. It's
All
tough.
right.
And I don't even like music like that, bro. But
Hold on,
it's
hold on. I'm
rapping.
gonna listen to it. I'm gonna come back.
that boy Joey snapped.
There go Logan, yo. Hey, what's up, J9?
What's up, dog? What's
Where
up,
Logan?
dog?
Where Logan
Hey,
at?
J9, I heard you say you graduated, yo.
Yeah,
Congrats, yo.
I graduated high school. Thank you.
My nigga
What's up, man?
Logan. Hey
What's
Logan,
up,
bro,
man?
it's not looking good for your mans,
What's
bro.
up, Logan?
Well, first of all, Kendrick is on tour selling out football stadiums.
Oh
That's
my
number
god.
one.
Here we go.
I mean, it's true. Like, well, here's the thing.
You think he
He's
respond after the tour though?
no,
Hell
I'm
no,
about to
he
get to
not.
that.
But
I'm about to get to that.
I can't
So,
find it. Wait. My bad. What's
so
this called again, bro?
he's
I
getting
can't
Man
find it.
down.
Man down. I'm
It's
looking
on
for
Yeah.
that shit on
YouTube.
Spotify. I don't see it.
so Kendrick will be in LA this week performing 3 shows. I think he might go by the studio, and I don't know if it'll be a full on disc, but he'll probably maybe drop a track with some type of subliminals or something. I don't know.
So
If he
you know that he
responds to
should.
Joey, it'll be a whole different type of beef because he don't have nothing like personal against Joey. So I don't know.
Not
Hey,
gonna
but you
lie,
know
bro.
that
Look
he
at
should though. You know he
Absol.
should
Kendrick don't
respond.
drop subliminals, bro.
Just
I
so
ain't
you
gonna lie,
saying
why he
that,
getting his
Yeah,
little bros to respond though, like Absol and shit.
right?
but
I ain't gonna lie, don't bump Absol,
here's the
bro.
thing though.
You sending Ray Vaughn out?
Ray Vaughn, I ain't bumping that nigga neither, bro. I only know that freestyle, bro. And that shit
Right.
from
That's what
like
I'm
5 years
I
ago.
will say Joey definitely has the best diss tracks right now out of all of them,
Yeah, for
Ooh.
The
sure.
finals is
in
my
my
favorite
opinion.
one.
In my opinion.
Well, that nigga got loaded Lux on a diss track, bro. Come on, bro.
saying. He going against everybody.
Oh yeah, I forgot Daylight responded.
Daylight? Wait, who did Daylight this?
Yeah, he
Daylight,
came
Daylight the
after
battle
Joey.
rapper?
Well, yeah,
Wait, who did
See,
he
but
diss? He
this the
dissed
thing
Joey?
though. This the thing though,
yeah.
right? So Ray Vaughn responded last
Mm-hmm.
night, and he was saying all that stuff about the P Diddy and all that. I think like I don't know. I don't think it was that good. Like it was pretty good, but I don't think it's better than Joey's though. But they talking about stuff like that though, right? But don't Daylight wasn't Daylight saying some wicked stuff on Vlad though? About
Yeah, bro. And he said he fuck with Drake. So don't try. Yeah, bro. Drake put that nigga on his song and everything. That's the only reason I know who that nigga is, bro. Daylight.
yeah, like
Bro, he be on some weird shit, bro. He a weirdo, bro. Nothing he
he
say
be
should
on
even
some
like be like
he be
taken
on
like
some weird shit,
everything
don't
he
he?
say should be taken with a grain of salt, bro. He's a weirdo, bro.
It's weird.
Bro, he be saying a bunch of weird shit, bro.
That nigga is weird. Like, is he not weird as fuck,
Bro, he
bro?
went on Vlad with whiteface, bro. Like, what are you doing,
Oh,
bro?
he's a troll. He's a troll.
No, yeah, he is a
Daylight's a
troll, yeah.
troll.
So you not a battle rap fan, bro? I never said that, bro. I just don't fuck with Daylight. I like Tay Rock, shit
I ain't
like
gonna
that.
lie. We way off topic, bro.
But yeah, bro, the nigga Daylight, nothing he say should even be taken with a grain of salt, bro. He's crazy, bro.
But yeah,
Wait,
no,
so
Logan
first I
basically
got
he
a
can't be
question.
top 10. Oh yeah, go ahead. What's up?
All right, so how does Kendrick responding or not deteriorate the value of his music?
I'm gonna tell you
All right.
because part of his legacy is part of the reason why people got him top 10 is because they say that he the greatest battle rapper in the game, the greatest lyricist in this generation,
Mhm.
and he's supposed to be the boogeyman of rap, and he take down all the rappers in the game, and this and he like competition. He brought that to the forefront, but he keeps shying away when real lyricists try to go at him. And the only time he really had that energy was when it was Drake, but they said Drake not on his level lyrically. So if
He
he not
not.
on his level lyrically, he didn't really prove himself with that beef.
I see where you coming
Well,
from.
You see what I'm saying?
we
So I want to
also
see
have
if
to
I want to see
remember.
this.
I see where you coming from, right? But look at it this way, right? You said people be calling him the greatest lyricist and stuff like that, and Joey Badass on that level, right? That
Yeah,
nigga said Joey who? Oh my god!
Bro, you like 50, bro. Calm down, bro.
But you saying Joey Badass not on that level, so if Kendrick don't diss back, that kind of take away from his legacy because he don't really prove nothing that he be saying. Is that basically what you getting at?
yeah. It's like it's not real.
I feel where you coming from.
All right,
And
all
to that
right.
nigga who said Joey who, bro, I know who that is, bro. That's that nigga that be glazing the West Coast niggas, bro. Get out of here, bro.
Yeah,
He be
but
glazing
but,
That's
West
but
Drake
Coast.
Joey
fans,
Joey
But
man.
look
Joey
at
Bro,
it
who?
this
why are
way,
we
right?
talking about Drake, bro? Drake isn't even on the screen, bro. Stop glazing that nigga Drake, bro. What the fuck? Why are we
Yo,
talking
this
about
nigga
Drake? What
funny.
the fuck?
This nigga sitting Drake fans spazzing out.
Bro, this shit don't
That
got
nigga
nothing to
said,
do with
hell
Drake. This
yeah.
shit got
Oh
something
my.
to do with you glazing the West Coast, and you not from the West Coast, bro. You from New York, glazing the West Coast, bro. Like, get
Chill on the Drake fans. Chill on us. Chill on us. Chill on us.
man, ain't nothing wrong with liking Drake, nigga. Like, what
Wow,
the
Method
fuck
Man,
is he
damn.
talking
Nah,
about? But the thing is, nobody's
I'm
talking about Drake. You brung him
Oh
up.
man, I'm
but
I
crying.
didn't brought
I'm
Drake up.
Oh,
sorry.
No,
look, he
not you,
joining
not
up.
you.
He
The nigga in
joining
the
up.
comments.
Look, he joining up.
They call me still. Nobody
Ooh,
calls you that, nigga. Your name is
okay.
Reginald, probably.
Hey, him Duncan, where you from?
Speak
Ooh.
up, nigga.
Yeah, where you from?
Bro, I'm from Philly, bro, and you from like
You from Philly?
you not from West Coast though. I know that. I remember talking to you, bro. You was
Okay,
glazing. You said Too Short was better than NBA YoungBoy, bro. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
hey,
Who the
shut up,
fuck is
Method
Too
Man.
Short?
I didn't say I
Yes,
was
you
from the West
did. You
Coast.
said E40 too, bro. I remember, bro. I ain't, bro. I got good memory, bro. I remember you, bro. I remember you, bro.
I didn't
The
say I was
call
from the
out.
West Coast.
I remember you, bro. I remember you, bro.
Okay,
I
you
got
remember
good
me.
memory, bro.
You
Where you
remember
from?
me. I'm from Arkansas, fool.
Exactly, bro. So why'd you glazing the West Coast?
Okay, so what are you talking about? I never said I was from the West Coast.
Nah, you be glazing them niggas though, bro.
Man,
Nigga,
lazy nuts. Okay, who your rapper
Hey,
then?
yo.
what he say?
Blaze
Who's your
these nuts.
rapper?
Hey, y'all ass.
Oh,
Hey,
I ain't
yo.
gonna
Nah, but
lie.
I'm not arguing with you, bro. You said Too Short better than NBA
Anyways,
YoungBoy, bro. Like your opinion does not matter after that.
okay, okay, who your rapper then, Mr. Philly? Who's your
Who's my
rapper?
favorite rapper?
Yeah,
A couple. It's not
who?
Drake though. So like,
Just
why
name
you say a
one.
Drake fan though?
Just name one.
Just name one. Future.
Future ain't from Philly.
I know. But I don't go
Okay
around
then.
blazing like I'm from the West Coast though. Like why you got that Oakland Raiders hat on, bro? You not no
Okay,
Raiders fan.
why
Ain't no
don't
teams in Arkansas. You a Razorback
why
fan.
you like an Atlanta fan? You from Philly.
I'm not no Atlanta fan. What the fuck?
You just said you like Future.
I'm a fan of Future's music. I never
Okay
said I
then,
was
but you
from
from
Atlanta.
Philly. Wait a minute, you from Philly.
Yeah, I can't like a nigga music. You be
Okay.
acting like you from the West Coast though. It's a difference.
Nobody acting. You just said you like Future, but you from Philly.
Yeah, I did.
Okay
It's
then. I
different though,
can
bro. You be glazing, bro. I know you, bro. Stop like,
All
but
right,
let's
so hold
not
on.
act
So,
like this your
hold
first
on,
time
yeah. So
seeing
let's
me on
figure out if he
bro. I
glazing. Hold
remember
on.
you.
all I'm trying to say.
So still, hold on. So still, so
What's
you
up?
think
What's up?
Kendrick need? You think Kendrick need to respond to Joey Badass?
I don't know who Joey Badass is.
Well, nah. Well, Kendrick need to respond so everybody can know who he is.
Okay, why he need to respond to a nobody?
Well,
He
for
not a
one, well, for one,
nobody,
they say,
bro.
well, for one, they
You
say
just
that,
said, hold
well,
on,
for
I
let
one,
me
ain't
they
gonna
say
take
that
my
lie,
he,
bro.
notes.
well, for one,
I feel like if Kendrick were to respond, bro, it's gonna make him seem like he kind of just reaching out for that shit. Like it's
You
gonna
think
make
well,
like
for
he's
one,
stooping down to his level
well,
type
no, but
shit?
they say that he for the people
not
though.
more not like stupid down to his level, but it's like he reaching. I feel like it's a reach to respond to
It's not
Joey
a
You
reach
think
Badass.
though.
like
Joey
Joey
Badass
just
shit
like
came out of
making all
nowhere.
these songs just so Kendrick can respond? Like
But
you
this
think
the
he's
thing.
fiending for a
Hey, look,
response?
bro. But look, this the thing. He's supposed to be for the people though. They say he put all the
I
black.
mean,
I mean, he's
he
the
is for the
savior.
people.
They
This
say
ain't
he the
got nothing to do
savior,
with it.
but they say he's the savior of rap though.
Not to be,
He's
not
not.
trying to
Nobody.
be,
Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
So
Nobody
he need to
said
Yo,
that.
put. I feel
Logan
so he
though,
need to
Logan though.
put
not
his dot
trying
on
Why
to
that.
be
everybody acting like Joey
disrespectful.
Badass is just a nobody, bro? Like
Oh yeah, exactly. Not trying to be disrespectful or nothing, but if you don't know who Joey Badass is, you might not be qualified for hip hop conversations, right? Not
Like,
yet.
bro, I don't even listen to that type of music, and I know who that nigga is, bro. And
How
like,
long
he
you
could
been
rap.
Joey
rapping?
Badass has a top
How long
three
you been
mixtape
rapping?
of all time.
That nigga could rap
1999
his
is one of the
ass
greatest
off.
mixtapes of all
Yeah,
time.
so that's why I was asking folks the other day. Do y'all think like which one y'all think better, 1999 or Section 80?
Okay, Punch.
1999, nigga.
Uh,
Can
Don't be
anybody
biased,
what's the
Logan.
well,
Like,
name?
come
say
on, bro.
for one, Section 80 is not a mixtape, but I might say Section 80.
Section 80, not a mixtape.
But do you think it's close, Logan?
No, no. I think no. I think it's close.
So guess what? Let me
No,
ask
I
you this
don't.
question: Did Joey
Go
get a
ahead.
push from Dr. Dre?
Say that one more time.
I said, did Joey get a push from Dr. Dre?
No, he didn't.
Nah,
Did
he
Joey
didn't.
get a push from Drake inviting him on tour?
Nope.
Oh, I see where you going. I
See what I'm
see where you
saying?
going.
So
I
if
see where
but
you
so if
going.
they first mixtape was
That
close,
has nothing to do with the music
no,
though.
but I'm saying if they first mixtape was close, then everything after that come from whether you had to push.
I
That's
mean,
not
but even
true.
then, Section 80 was still released as an independent album. That's a part of why it sold 11,000 in his first week because it was an independent release. His first major debut album or major studio album was Good Kid, Mad
And we
City.
know how
So
much publicity that shit
the
had.
push,
You know how much
yes, that's what
people.
I'm saying. The push of Section 80 won't really as big as what people think it is.
No,
No,
yeah,
I'm
his
saying
push
he got
was
to push
really like
after
Good Kid,
Section
Mad
80.
City, bro.
He got to push.
Oh, after. Okay,
Yeah, he got to push
yeah.
after
After,
Section
yeah.
80. Yeah.
Yeah, yup. He did.
Yeah.
Respond to
Now
a
I was just
peon,
looking
bro.
at
The nigga's not a
1999 last
peon,
week.
bro. He's not a peon, bro.
But who's to say that he didn't
I'm not gonna
even
lie though.
push though? You know what I mean?
They little argument
Yeah.
saying like he a peon, like stupid down to his level. It's not ridiculous. Cause again, bro, Joey don't got that same level of he don't got that same level of influence like Kendrick got, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So like responding to that nigga when he came out of nowhere trying to diss, kind of crazy though.
But
I do think that
I
if
ain't gonna lie, it
he
depends on who you ask, bro.
Coming out of nowhere is crazy, bro. Because if you understand, like the control, uh, he been around since the control verse. What you mean, like it's been a thing? You know what I'm saying? This has been a thing. It's not like out of nowhere. That's how
Yeah.
I
yeah
know. Like y'all just got on the
Kendrick and
Kendrick thing last year. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just
Kendrick
started
and
listening
Dot
to rap
actually have a
like
song.
this
I mean, not
last
Kendrick
year.
and Dot. Yeah, Joey and Dot actually have a song together. I forgot the name of it, but they did a song together years ago.
Yeah. I
So
know what you
they've been
talk
on
about.
each
I know
other's
oh,
what
hold
you
on. So
radar.
talk
they did
about.
a song together, but then folks acting like he ain't on his level.
Y'all trying to say he's
Well,
gonna respond?
it was early in their career. It was during, I think it was during the Control verse days, like 2012, 2013. It was somewhere around there when they did the song.
They did a song a while back. I forgot the
I
name
mean,
of it.
in terms of popularity, no, Joey's not on his level. But in terms of like lyricism, I actually would like to see Kendrick and Joey go at it, just because I feel like that would
Be good for hip hop.
He not even.
Hold on,
it,
Kara.
it
Not
would
even
be
gonna.
Hold
because
on.
they don't have no personal issues with
Hey,
each
Kara,
other.
listen,
So
this is the thing.
He's not even gonna give him.
Got her a shot by Kara in the comments. So look, so she's saying like he not on dot level, leave your feelings out of it. She like, I know who Joey is. A lot of people don't. So first of all, but the only people that don't really know who Joey is people that don't really know hip hop like that though. So why do we
Right.
even care more? But that's what I was trying to ask the people earlier. Why do we care what they say anyway if they don't
That
even care about hip hop like that for them to know? Like if
my
you
nigga
listen to
Joey
music,
Badass is a rapper's rapper, bro. Like
yeah, somebody said, "Dog, be for real. Kendrick is light years ahead of him." I don't know if I would say light years.
come
I
on, bro.
think
They
Kendrick,
glazing light years,
yeah,
bro. Like,
that's what I
come
will say. I
on,
think
bro.
I just want to
Kendrick
see
is a
him
better
box with him.
lyricist, but no, not Kendrick is a better lyricist. But to say he's light years ahead, I don't know. I don't know
She
Light
about
said
that.
those are
years.
Light
personal
I
years is
mean,
opinions.
Light
crazy, bro.
years.
wait,
She
Logan,
said
but
those are
Logan,
that's not
Kendrick
He
personal.
is
That's
has
light
the
years
facts.
ahead of that man.
Hold on, she's saying that's
Logan,
personal
but Kendrick has the
feelings.
more mainstream appeal than Joey Badass though.
I
Like,
think if I'm not
I think that's the
mistaken,
battle.
And then, hey
if
Crunch,
I think
if I'm not
hey Crunch,
mistaken,
hey
AJ
Crunch,
Nine,
why must Kendrick respond to Joey though? Why is it a
He
what's up,
must?
must.
John?
He
He's not even
must.
if I'm
responding.
not
It's a
mistaken, this
must.
where a lot of beef,
He's
Pretty
not
much,
even
this
right?
where a lot
His
responding.
of
whole
beef start.
argument.
A lot of not beefs, but
But
a
listen,
lot of competitive stuff start happening because guys be in the same draft class. If I'm not mistaken, I could be mistaken by a year or two. But ain't Joey and Kendrick in the same freshman class?
One or
Yeah,
Like,
two.
yeah.
if you in the same freshman class, y'all always gonna be in competition your whole career.
I
No
think
matter
I think Kendrick
who
was a year
ascends farther,
before.
you're still gonna be in the conversation with those people. You know what I'm
Facts.
Joey
saying?
Badass
Facts.
cannot tie Kendrick's
Facts. We
shoes,
still in the
bro.
conversation. We still like, yo, I'm in the league with you. Like,
he be helping
you my
Joey.
competition,
Yeah, if
nigga.
y'all came in the league together during the same draft, like you're gonna always be in the competition. You know
Joey
what I'm
Facts.
can't
saying?
even keep up with Daylight. Why must Kendrick respond?
Daylight, bro. Stop mentioning
I don't know
Daylight,
about
bro.
that. I
Daylight
don't
is
He
know.
not
gotta
even
That
respond,
nigga's a
man.
technically a
weirdo,
real
bro.
rapper. He's not even the same type of rapper.
They said Kendrick was the one bringing the
He's a
battle
battle
rap
rapper.
I was just
to the
about to say that, bro.
mainstream.
He's a
So you
battle
need to
rapper.
bring
Daylight
Joey
is
up to
not.
the
Come on,
mainstream. Bring the battle to the mainstream.
I'm
But
not
he
gonna
has a battle
lie.
rapper
That's what
Daylight
they say he
already
do
on his
though.
heels.
Battle rapping is not the
Nobody's
same
worried about
as
Daylight,
rapping on
bro. Like nobody's losing sleep
So
over
Battle
why
Daylight.
rappers
are
not
you
the
Now
same.
that's the
responding to
nigga you
him?
don't respond to. Like who the fuck is Daylight,
But
bro?
Joey responded to him, and he
You
literally
want to know
said
why?
everything. Joey Badass said everything Daylight said he was gonna say about him. Why are we entertaining this? Can we stop? Can we stop,
What do
please?
you
So
mean,
he
bro?
8 miled him.
No, hold on. Talking about you didn't listen to what Joey was saying.
You weren't listening to what he did. You listen to Daylight's? Did you listen to
Yes,
Daylight's verse?
yes, I listened to
So
Daylight.
what did he
Daylight, did
say
you hear
he
what
was
Daylight
tired
said
of
on
hearing?
Vlad? Did you hear what Daylight said on Vlad?
Yeah, I did.
All right, then, case closed.
Bro, that last
Why
album
are we even
Joey
talking
dropped,
about this
bro.
man?
Good album. I forgot the name of it though,
Are we
but it's
serious?
the one with the
Why are we
American
even talking about
flag,
this man,
bro.
Daylight?
Are we serious right now?
Daylight already is done. He already cooked himself.
When he said he was trolling,
Bro, Daylight be trolling, bro. Like nobody take him
like when he
serious.
said he was trolling.
Don't
I
matter.
know he was trolling, bro. It's Daylight.
Bro, the fact that he be trolling
Bro, he
lightweight
named the
Texas,
song Word
bro,
to
we
My
can't.
Mother, bro. He's
Daylight is not
trolling.
a rapper, bro. He's a battle rapper, bro.
Bro, he named the diss track
It's a
Word to My
different.
Mother, bro. He's trolling. Like, come on, bro.
Nah, look, it's just Kendrick. Like I said, this is standard they hold him to, and he'll never get in the ring. Like for him to go against Drake like that, have all that energy for Drake, he already won that beef. Well, that's what everybody think. He won the beef. He might as well carry that over with the momentum.
Dang,
Carry the momentum
He
over
should
the
be able to get Joey Badass out the way one
right.
song.
Like yo, two
why
right. You should
would he
get
take?
knocking
All right,
people
bro.
out.
Why is
So look,
Kendrick Lamar
the
responding
thing.
to a Joey Badass?
He
That's what I'm
making it seem
saying,
like he's
bro.
not.
Okay, wait.
There's a such thing
He wouldn't even respond to Cole.
because there's
You make it seem like the
um,
sweatshirt dropped the diss to Kendrick. Kendrick might as well respond to Earl's sweatshirt, right?
So hold on, who y'all think the best?
is it Corey? Corey at the
My
bottom.
favorite is Drake.
Corey.
For all right, so for this
Corey, there's
generation,
a such thing as being a. Go ahead, host. On my bad.
no, I was saying for this generation, who y'all think the best rappers, like the best lyricists from New York?
I think Drake
From
is the
New
best
York.
rapper.
No, I'm saying from New
J.
York.
Cole.
New
Oh, this
York.
like right
Joey
now?
badass.
Conway the
Joey
Machine.
badass.
I guess
Probably
Joey.
Yeah, I have to
Joey.
the Griselda
Conway
niggas.
is
I'm
a
gonna
better
say Joey.
Probably
lyricist than
West
Joey
Side Gun,
Badass.
bro.
Stop.
I'm gonna say Joey's the best on NY.
Cole.
That's
Hey,
what
the
I'm
niggas
saying.
he was
Even though
coming
they
up with
not
was
from.
better
But
than them though.
anybody
Yeah,
from
West Side Gun,
Griselda
bro.
is better than
West
Joey
Side Gun.
Badass.
This West Side Gun, and
I
I
like Benny too though. But what I'm
Benny,
saying,
Benny's
He
tough.
was Philly,
Benny's
right?
so
tough.
I'm seeing
Benny's
people say
tough.
Is
Griselda.
Joey
Young
Badass
and
a better
hey.
lyricist than Davies?
Yes,
I
Davies
think
underrated. Hey, that's a
yeah,
good
that's a
point. But
good
Come
he's
yeah,
on,
better
point.
than
y'all.
That's
Davies.
What
a
we
good
doing?
point.
I fuck with
For
Davies,
sure.
but yeah, he is.
But that's my
Yeah,
point.
nah,
So
yeah,
when
I
they
got
say,
Joey
but
over
look,
there.
so when people say that he not on Kendrick level, I think that they should be looking at it just from a standpoint like one of the
I ain't,
best rappers in New York calling you out.
I ain't gonna lie though,
Does
right?
Cole not count as New
Them
York?
Griselda niggas not from like New York City
No,
though, right? They
Cole
from
ain't
like
no
Buffalo, right?
Cole is a
That's true.
Carolina.
That's
Buffalo
true.
what?
Cole
They
is a
from like
Carolina.
Buffalo, New
That's
York,
tough.
not
I'm
Wow.
New
talking about
York
New York
City.
City. I'm talking about
Born
New York
in Atlanta, but
City.
he
We
grew
talk
up
about New
in
York City
Queens.
like Brooklyn, Queens, Harlem, and shit like that.
Cole grew up in Queens.
Y'all, here we go.
Bro, you
Buffalo, New
can't
York.
He
tell,
didn't
bro.
grow.
J
Like,
Cole not
Buffalo
from New
ain't New
York.
York
Didn't
now,
grow
I
in Fulton.
guess.
Come
Them
on
niggas
now.
from
He is
Buffalo,
New
bro.
York.
J
Yeah,
Cole not
Buffalo,
from New
New
York.
York.
Cole is from New York.
J. Cole is from North Carolina, y'all.
He was bro.
That's what I'm saying, Shaq.
He's
Yeah,
not.
J.
He
Cole's
was
from
born in
Fayetteville,
North
North Carolina.
Carolina, but bro.
No, he
Nah,
Oh,
Shaq.
lived
That
most
actually,
of
he
his
was born
life.
in
He is
Germany.
from
he
North
Yeah.
said he
Carolina.
calls
No,
himself
we
the
are not
best.
doing
He
that.
didn't
He
move to
doesn't
New
call
York until
himself
he
the
went to
best of North
college.
Somebody said he
Carolina.
went to college in Queens. Nope, he's not from New York, bro.
Well, he not from New
Wait,
York.
who
And
went to
He
college?
can't
And
claim New
who's
York.
not
Cole
from New York? Yeah,
himself calls
Cole. Nah,
J
himself
he
Cole
yeah,
the
he
went
not.
to
just went to
college.
school
J.
out
Cole
there,
is from
bro. He
North
didn't.
Carolina, bro. What the hell are we
Hold
J
on.
talking
Cole
As
did.
about?
somebody from North Carolina, y'all are not about to take J. Cole
I
from
was
us.
That's what
born.
I'm saying, bro.
He
J.
is from
Cole is
North
from North
Hey,
Carolina.
I was
Carolina, bro.
born. I was born in New York
Yo,
and
that's
left
what I'm
at the
saying.
age of
Yo,
2
hey,
and
look,
grew up in North
this song.
Carolina. I am from North Carolina.
What do you say?
Hey,
Huh?
look, he just did. He said the same thing.
You said what, Corey?
Born,
Wait, say it again.
in real life, I was born in New York, but left at the age of 2 and did the rest of my growing up in North Carolina. I'm from
And
North
I was
Carolina.
No,
born
but
by
Corey,
the
Exactly. There
From
you
river.
North
go.
Yo,
Carolina.
Corey,
That's
no,
not
no,
the
no.
same, bro.
Talking
J.
about Corey.
Not
Cole
the
is.
same.
Why does he
Yeah,
keep
Corey.
saying he's
I
the
mean,
best of
J
New
Cole
York?
didn't do that. J Cole grew up in North Carolina. He didn't, and he went to college in New York.
Yeah.
So if that's the case,
Right.
Michael Jordan from New
Yeah,
York
he's from
too,
North
and not
Carolina for
from North
sure.
Carolina.
Y'all not
Why
know
does it
Jordan.
matter?
If
Michael
that's
Jordan
the
is
case,
from North
Michael
Carolina.
Jordan is
Hold
from New
on.
York,
So
bro.
somebody, all right. So
Keep
somebody in the
saying
comments said Kendrick is the greatest rapper alive. Listen to the hard part too. So
The
if you're the
greatest
greatest
rapper
rapper alive, you're not
alive,
gonna respond.
bro. It's a lot of rappers still
That's not
alive, bro.
crazy.
You feel me? Like,
He's not.
Well, then
There
who
is a
is the
lot of
greatest
rappers
rapper
still
Drake,
alive.
alive
That's
then?
not
Drake.
crazy.
No, it's
It's not
Drake
even
is the
crazy
You
to
said,
say
greatest
yeah,
that.
rapper.
Drake is the
How's it
best
the
rapper
rapper?
alive. That's crazy.
You mean like greatest rapper alive? Yeah, Drake ain't even top
It's
20 rapper of
Drake.
all time.
Drake is the greatest rapper of all
Drake
time.
is not
I'm gonna
top
tell
20
y'all who the
rapper.
best
Bro,
rapper.
that
I'm
is
gonna
the
tell y'all who the
craziest
best
thing,
rapper
Name
bro.
alive.
20
Let's not
rappers
even
that
talk
beat
about the
Drake.
best
No,
rapper.
we're
Let's
not.
stick to the prompt, you guys. We're not doing this.
Name
We're
20
not
rappers
bringing
that
that
beat
man
Drake.
up.
Hold on.
When
We
you
gotta
say
stay on topic. I'm gonna
Y'all
say
start getting
Lil
wet, man.
Wayne.
We not
None of
talking about
y'all,
Drake, bro.
none of y'all said Lil Wayne. I'm disappointed.
But also, Kendrick does not need to respond to
I
Joey
was
Badass.
just
He's
about to
already
say
getting
Lil
jumped by
Wayne
TDE.
Punch. I was just about to
But
say Lil
but
Wayne.
Logan, you heard my list. This is the 10 rappers because Kendrick is not top 10 if you don't respond.
Whoa.
Why does Kendrick
So
need to respond to Joey
Nah,
Badass?
nah. Here's the thing.
I gotta
Even
take. Hold up.
Look, if you don't know why he
I
say
gotta take
Kendrick must
25.
respond to
Hold
Joey Badass,
hold on,
he's
bro.
saying
Hold
that
on, hold on,
because
bro.
Kendrick be
I
he be
gotta
pushing
take,
this
bro.
narrative that he be with the competition and that he ready to battle rap anybody. And he's saying that to
Listen,
Joey.
listen,
I gotta take,
When
bro.
did he say
Hold up.
that?
If it was
listen.
5, hold
Listen.
up,
let's let
Corey.
June go.
Hold up, Corey. If it was 5 years ago, I would agree that Kendrick, like during the control time, okay, Kendrick, you don't have to respond to Joey. For one thing, you didn't call out Joey. Y'all weren't on the same level. But we forgetting that Joey Badass right now, he is He's a beyond hip hop. What he's doing, like
That nigga unique and
on the
popping.
TV show, and you know what I'm
That
saying.
nigga is an actor now, bro.
Low key, low key.
He's
Man,
a
Bro,
he's a bigger name now. He's a
I
what?
just
bigger
feel
name
like
He's
now.
y'all
an
just
actor.
giving an
He's
excuse
only a
for
bigger name
everything,
because he's an
bro.
Oh my
actor, not
For
God.
the
because
Hey,
he's
can I
controllers,
rich.
land?
Let's
for
Can
stop.
I land
everybody
my
else, I
plane?
Let's
would
Can I
say,
land
stop.
my
man,
plane
Let's
though?
everybody
stop.
got
This is
Republican.
Can I land
disgusting.
my
Like
plane?
This is
He's a
disgusting,
bigger
I
name.
don't
man.
He's
know what
always
type of
been a great
pedestal y'all
rapper.
holding to. He makes
Yo,
all
do
these
y'all know
threats,
21?
and
Do
he
y'all know
tell people
21
he gonna
Savage
give it to
He's
also
everybody,
always
and
been a
then he
good
want to fight
rapper, but
him,
now he's a
and he don't
bigger
want to
name.
fight.
So
He's a
y'all know
bigger
Y'all,
name
y'all
because
know
he on
21
power.
Savage
And I think
also
it's
dissed
because of his
Kendrick, and
music.
Kendrick ain't
I
respond to
don't
him.
you
get
can't
it.
ignore
He's
him.
a
Brother,
Is
bigger
what I'm
name
Respond to
because
saying.
he's
these
on
niggas.
power,
You
bro.
cannot ignore him now, bro. You
He's a
can't
bigger
ignore
name
him.
brother,
because
y'all don't
he
think
won an
Gay
He's a bigger
ladies
Oscar.
is
name
Kendrick
now.
crushing
Grammy, bro.
him
Y'all
on
don't
An
think
Grammy.
Oscar is
that.
not a Grammy, my friend,
He's a bigger
Oscar
name
though.
now, is what I'm
No,
saying.
he's
But
not.
Kendrick
because he's
cannot
an
No,
ignore
he
him.
is
actor.
not. No, he
Because
is
he's an
Yes,
not.
he
actor.
is.
An
That
actor.
just because
An
he's on
actor.
power does not make him a bigger name than Kendrick Lamar. Cut it out.
Thank
I
you.
didn't
Cut it
say
out.
that. I said he's a bigger. He
All right,
has made a
so
bigger name for himself.
No, he
How?
has
He's a
How,
not.
bigger
Sway?
name.
all right, so
How,
Who
order
Sway?
in the
How?
said
Yes,
court,
he
that?
order in the
is,
courtroom,
bro.
order in the
What the hell?
courtroom.
Who said that? You
Has
bugging
Joey
out.
Badass ever dropped a top
Listen,
5
bro.
album of the year?
Listen, bro.
Yes,
If we
yes.
Crunch,
if we
crunch. What?
talking about
Am I
fame,
When?
if
making
we
When is the
talking
last
sense?
about
time he did that?
fame,
When was
we
the last
not
time
fucking
Joey
with
dropped a
Kendrick,
top
but we
5?
talking about
Hold on.
bars
When is
right
the last
now,
time
bro.
that
We talking
Kendrick has
about
dropped a
bars.
classic? So secondly,
The
Matt,
last
A
3 of
couple
his
of months
albums.
ago.
That's
no,
it.
no, no, I'm talking about.
He
So
So
that's
just
the
did that.
problem.
It's
That's
kind
the
of
problem right
crazy.
there. Y'all hold Kendrick to a low
You,
standard. If you think GNX is a classic, you hold Kendrick to a low standard.
it's not a classic.
Nah,
It's
20.
not a classic.
What?
Damn is a classic though.
Damn
Damn is
is a
definitely a
classic.
to
classic.
Damn
Pimp a
was a classic.
Butterfly
When
is
the
a
last time you
classic.
bumped
Mr.
it?
Morale
Out
is a
there.
classic.
Oh,
Mr.
yes. Very
Morale was not a
classic.
classic,
Yo,
bro.
I
Yes,
ain't
it
gonna
is.
It's
hold
not.
you,
Y'all
bro.
sat
Yes,
here and
it
said
is.
I
sexy
ain't
See?
gonna
songs for the
hold you,
ladies is a
bro.
classic. Stop
Yes.
it.
You know,
Time
you
out,
know,
Stop.
time
I
out,
don't
time out,
really
time out.
fuck
I ain't
with
even say
Hold on.
Kendrick,
anything
Sexy
bro.
actually
songs.
But
new
Do
to
you know
me.
how to stay
DMX,
on
low
topic? I'm
key,
trying
I
to answer
think on
Mad
it.
Prophet question. Mad Prophet. This is why Kendrick he must respond, or else he's not top 10. Do you
How
agree?
so?
You agree that part of the reason he is considered low key top 10 by some people? You agree that part of that reason is because they say that he's the best lyricist in the game for this generation, right or wrong?
Kendrick Lamar is. I don't think Joey Badass is, no.
Right, right. I'm talking about Kendrick. This
Joey
is
Badass
part.
didn't even respond back to Troy Ave
I'm
properly.
talking
What are you
about
talking
Kendrick.
about?
I'm talking about Kendrick. See, Kendrick fans just
That.
They
got
don't want to
that.
talk about that. Like,
Kendrick
what happened
fans
with
got
that Troy Ave,
ADHD.
though? What happened with
Kendrick,
Dime a Dozen?
you have
What happened
ADHD,
with Dime
sir.
a Dozen?
That
You
Why
one.
did
have
Joey
ADHD,
Badass not
sir.
respond back to Dime a Dozen?
I'm talking about Kendrick. I'm not talking about
Dime a
Joey.
Dozen situation.
Listen, I said part of the reason Kendrick is top 10. Kendrick fans really got ADHD crazy.
It's not. I'm not a Kendrick fan. I'm a hip hop fan.
Come
That's
on, come
number
on,
one.
come on. Listen to what I'm saying to you though. I said Kendrick, the part of the reason why he's considered top 10 is because they say that he is a top 10 lyricist, right?
I'll say top 5.
Okay, so right. So that's my point. So they also say he's the one that's bringing battle rap back to the forefront of mainstream, right?
No, he's not.
Kendrick?
No.
So then why was they saying that?
No, that
Who is they saying that? Who's
don't
that?
matter.
Me.
Specify that.
So then why he responded to Drake?
No, specify the they though. Who's the they?
Hold on. I'm saying so why he
What?
responded?
Crunch, are
Who's
you
they?
doing this right now?
Niggas wasn't saying that?
Who's they?
Hold on, time out. So let me ask you this question. So if he wasn't responding, excuse me, if he's not bringing battle rap back to the mainstream, why did he respond to Drake?
What does that have to do with that?
Why he respond?
That has nothing to do with the conversation. I
It
asked
is
you
because
who
the
said it. You
conversation
didn't. So
is.
so
Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why.
I asked you who
Hold on,
said
bro.
that. You
Hold on.
didn't
Hold on.
provide
Hold
an
on. Hold on.
answer. But
Hold
then
on.
you're
Hold on.
also
Hold on.
saying why did he
Hold
respond to
on. Hold
Drake
on.
when Drake put
Hold
direct
on. Hold
shots to
on.
him?
Right, but
So
Joey.
why wouldn't
Hold
that
on.
be
Hold
a
on, Corey.
thing?
Hold on, Corey.
And they
Hold on.
always
Hold on, y'all. Don't jump in, cause Corey, cause
fire
because
for
because
years. For
because
years.
because Joey has been doing the same thing.
No, Joey's has been throwing shots that nobody's been responding to. Like
That's my point.
Joey is North Korea, and like
Mad, you're not
Joey
even having dialogue, bro. This shit childish at the end of the day. You're not even listening to
Yo,
what I'm saying.
Crunch.
said
I
that
don't, I
Hold
Joey
don't,
on,
I
is
hold on,
don't
North
get
Mad.
it, bro.
Korea.
I don't
Hold
get
on,
it
Mad
because
Prophet.
the.
You
Go
said
ahead.
you said Drake has been throwing shots at Kendrick for years. That's why Kendrick responded.
Yes, and they have
So
conflict.
right.
Yes,
Hold on,
they've been directly.
But I'm saying Joey has been throwing shots at
Like that's
Kendrick for,
crazy. I didn't even finish my point.
bro.
You
I'm
wanted me
not
to answer.
finished. I'm not
Yeah,
Crunch,
finished.
answer,
who's a
but you
bigger
didn't want
name,
me
Joey
to
Badass or
finish.
Drake?
I'm not finished, bro. Mad Prophet got ADHD,
Finish.
bro. This nigga is slow. Listen, bro. I'm saying Joey has been throwing shots at Kendrick for years too. Why are you picking to choose to respond to Drake if you're not a battle rapper?
Because, bro, I told you
I
they
can
shit.
answer that question. Can I answer that question?
Actually, I'm gonna let
May
him
I
answer.
answer that question? Because he asked me. I'm just respectfully out of respect. He asked me. The reason being is because he literally gave a direct shot on the control verse. So even in that aspect of even on the control verse, he responded to the people on the control verse. Why would Kendrick Lamar need to
What are
respond
you
to
talking
Joey
about?
Badass
He
Illuminati
didn't
all
said
all running through your
nobody. What are you
body.
talking about?
And Why would he need to respond back to him?
Did
He
Kendrick even
respond.
say Joey's
Yo, hold
name
on,
in
He
the
wait, hold
didn't
on, hold
even
on,
controversy?
hold
say
on.
it.
We can't
Joe,
let
you
him get
saying
that
this
Wait,
about the
far.
wait, wait.
Even
control?
in the
Can I say
control
something
You
real
verse,
saying so?
quick?
You
he
saying
Wait,
this
hold
about the
responded
control
in the
verse?
control
All right,
verse
hold on.
that
I'm gonna let
Kendrick already
Jamel go.
responded to.
I'm gonna let
Why would
Jamel
he
go.
need to
Yeah,
Jamel
okay.
respond
next.
back to
Yeah,
little
fellas,
Joey
real quick.
Badass?
Yo, no,
It makes
man,
no
man,
sense.
listen. Real quick, bro, real quick. I just want to preface myself, right, saying that I think Kendrick is great, right? But like my whole thing is, right, the control verse, all I hear is people saying when they came out, and even to this day, talking about he was just trying to bring hip hop back, he trying to bring competition back, that and the third. But then when people respond to him, right? Meek Mill, J. Cole, fucking Fabulous did a fucking verse, hella people did a verse to respond to control. Everyone says, "Oh, he didn't have to respond. It was just a verse, this, that, and the third." So I don't understand. Like y'all saying this, then y'all saying that, and then I hear people say, "Oh, he didn't mean with bars. He meant with album sales." And I say, "Oh, so then Drake the best, right?" No, but you can't say Drake the best. Yo, like when it comes to Kendrick, bro, I don't know what kind of pedestal y'all hold him to, bro, because y'all saying that he's so hip hop, but then y'all don't hold him to a hip hop standard. Like I don't get it, bro. Like, I really don't get it.
What are you
Yeah,
talking about?
like man, prophet. This is my
So
whole
if I
thing.
drop a diss track
But hold
towards
on.
Kendrick, you think he should respond to me for the love of hip hop?
Bro,
Yeah,
bro,
wait, hold on. See,
you're not
mad
even a
prophet.
No, I think
rapper,
he should
bro.
respond
You're
back
not.
to
You're
him
not a
You're
if he
not an
gets
rapper.
directly
established.
called out.
You're not an established rapper in the industry though.
Yeah,
So
we not talking about
Joey
SoundCloud, bro.
Badass is though.
yeah. So mad prophet. This is my
Joey
whole
No,
Badass
thing.
is
Joey
though.
Badass is
Yes, what
Joey
the fuck?
Badass is a name out here. Y'all gotta quit that, man.
Yeah,
He's a
stop trying to
name out
compare.
here, brother.
Like he
Y'all
just an
acting like
He's
you
everyday.
ain't know who
fire.
Joy
Like
I'm
he
Badass
not
just a
was.
denying
local.
that,
Like
but
he
why
just an
would he need
everyday
to
rapper.
respond back to him in particular? Y'all not giving a
But hold on,
legitimate
mad prophet.
argument.
This my point to you though, bro. My whole point is, I just want you to live up to what you say that you are. Like you remember at first.
I am a mad prophet. What's up?
Well, hold on, not you. I'm talking
I
about
am.
Kendrick. This man is on drugs or something, bro.
I'm not.
But
I'm very
hold on,
coherent.
hold on. So again, like I'm gonna give you an example. Like back when Eminem was known as the rapper that was going to diss everybody and the king of disses, it was a time where like if any rapper, if you said something to Eminem, you knew Eminem was going to respond. You know what I'm saying? And that was one
Okay.
of the things that people was low key that he had a reputation of. He
That
lived
never
up to it
happened.
every single time. You can't just say that you're the king of something,
Even
and
though he barely responded back to
you're
cannabis,
not
though.
you're not always showing me.
Even though he barely responded back to cannabis, even though cannabis was throwing like thousands of diss
But
tracks
he
at him as well.
responded though.
Not to all of them.
He
So
smoked
did
that
he?
nigga.
Oh,
What
yeah.
we
Did he
talking about?
respond
Not to
or
all of
not?
them,
Man,
though.
tell
That's what I'm
Joey
So
his
wait,
saying.
when do we
mama
Man,
stop the
wrong.
diss
prophet, you
tracks and
being
like
a
going back?
child though, bro. Hold on. 'Cause this man is actually being a child. So
Even though
again, and I'm gonna pass the mic to Issy. Hold on.
you
So
see
mad
now,
prophet, listen. Did he respond? Yes or no?
now
I said, did he respond? Yes or no?
He smoked that nigga. I don't know what.
all the tracks, no, he did not.
He
I
smoked that
didn't
nigga with
see. So
money.
that's
He
what I'm
didn't need
saying.
all those
So
tracks.
you
That's
can't
what.
even admit, but you can't admit that Kendrick didn't respond at all.
I did. I just told you he did.
You
And you're
just
not
hold
letting
on.
me
No,
give
no,
you
no.
You
So,
just said
so,
it
clarification
so
of
could
hold
who
on.
he
prove.
responded
All
to.
right. So
But you're
what's the
saying
name?
to you're saying
Hold on.
Joey
So mad
Badass
prophet.
to a
Hold on. So
control
mad
verse.
prophet. So what's the name of the So what's the name of the Kendrick?
Crazy. You keep
Yo,
Hold on.
muting
you
So what's
me.
the
keep
name of
You
the
asking
keep
him a
Kendrick song?
question
muting
in
me
the middle
while
of
I'm
his
still
answer.
Wait, hold
speaking.
on,
That's
Corey. See,
crazy.
you making it
And
more
the
confusing because Corey jumping in.
every sentence, you see
Mad
what's
prophet.
happening.
Listen,
Once I
listen,
get a
listen.
chance to be coherent and give that, first
Okay, hold on, bro. Hold on, because you're not the host, though.
you're pivoting. You're
Hold on,
Rasheed
come on.
Wallace. Even he
We
responded
sticking.
even
Hold
to
on,
Meek
you're not
Mill.
the
What are you
host.
talking about?
So look, what's the name of the diss track that Kendrick dropped
To who?
to Joey?
I never said he responded back to Joey.
Oh
You
my
mentioned
gosh,
also
bro.
Meek. I said Meek.
Now you saying he didn't
He did
respond. All
respond
right,
to him.
Joe. This man. All
Tweeted
right, Joe. You
live
got it. You got it. You got it.
performance.
What did he
You got
respond to
it.
me? What song? What song
It
did he
wasn't a
respond?
song. It was a live performance in whatchamacallit, Williamsburg Park in
This
Brooklyn.
nigga said it
He
was.
did respond back to him.
So
If you
that's
was
what I'm
there,
saying.
you
I'm
were
talking
there. If
about
you
the
Niggas,
diss
weren't, you
track,
niggas
though.
ain't
weren't.
got
All
shit
right.
on wax. That's what I'm hearing.
Another
Niggas ain't
thing,
got shit
right?
on wax.
Another thing I don't understand, right? Y'all saying that Kendrick don't gotta respond because Joyner on his level. But for the past 10 years, all I've been hearing is that Drake is not a real rapper. Kendrick will smoke him. He not on Kendrick level. But he responds to him. But
It's
y'all
funny
give
how
him so much praise for taking Drake down, who's supposedly
That's what
nowhere
I'm
near his
saying,
level. So I
bro.
don't get
he
it.
can respond to a pop
But
star,
hold
but a
on,
nigga that's in his lane, the lyrical
bro,
lane, he can't respond to that nigga. That's what's crazy to me.
bro,
That's
But he
what
what
I'm
y'all
responded to
saying.
that
Hey,
fail
Big
to
look, hold
Sean.
realize
And
on.
y'all
is,
got
bro.
mad about
Hey,
that.
look, I'm gonna
Like
pass it back to
you act
Logan.
like
Yeah,
he didn't
Logan, what you
respond
about
back
to
to
say,
Big
yo?
Sean.
Real
Logan.
quick, real quick. Okay, Joe
It's
Mill,
actually the
I
new
feel where you
Eminem
coming.
because that's
Hold
where
on, bro.
Eminem was going to.
Hold on. So
Getting that
Joe
pop
Mill,
stars.
I feel where you coming from. You're not entirely wrong, but here's what we gotta realize. These issues between Drake and Kendrick has stemmed from a long time ago, and I can't even speak on the beef. Crunch knows why, but this was way different than what this is. So that's why I don't know if
So Logan,
I
that's my
want Kendrick
point.
to respond.
But look, Logan, that's my point. That's all I'm trying to say to Mad Prophet. So,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna pass it right to Issy right after this. So I'm saying if it's this the thing. When he's in the battle with Drake, they was all saying that Drake isn't on his level lyrically as far as bars.
Okay.
But because they also saying at the same time that beef was about something else. This one can be about bars though, because Joey is trying to say that, like, he basically trying to make it all about who's a better rapper, who got more bars. But Kendrick is like he's shying away from that when everybody claims that he's the best in that category though. So if you're really the best in that category, I feel as though this is where you should step up and double down. Like, not only do you take down Drake, do you take down Joey Badass lyrically, then you proving what you say that you are. Because if you're really not that, then that means you're really not top 10. Because if he's not, because without that aspect of Kendrick, he's not top 10 at all.
As a Kendrick fan, I do want Kendrick to respond.
I think
As a Kendrick fan, I do want Kendrick to respond.
I think that's a ridiculous statement to make, considering the fact that Joey can't even handle the rest of the TDE spot.
Well,
Hey, Crunch,
fine,
after
all up. Go ahead, hold on.
He cannot handle.
Hold on. See, now Issy got to respond to you.
He's literally
Mad
getting
Prophet.
wild.
Pass it to
What
Issy.
are we talking about?
So Issy,
This nigga right now.
Right now,
hold on, Issy, what you got on this, man?
He just smoked this nigga.
Reason,
Hold on, man.
like
Hold on,
the
man.
whole
1
roster.
second.
Go ahead.
And you respond to Issy. Yeah.
Again, he just smoked this nigga David Ray Vaughn. What are we talking about? But again, I just find it funny how again he can respond to the so-called pop star, but not the nigga who's again lyrically in his realm. The so-called lyricists, because they're both lyricists. Oh, niggas don't consider Drake a lyricist, but he gets praised for taking that nigga down. But now that a nigga who does the same shit that you do, a lyricist, you can't respond to that?
I mean, you saying this. Do you classify Wayne?
Literally just hear he said that Joey Badass got smoked by Vaughn. Did y'all hear that?
Nigga,
He said that. That's what he said, by the way.
No, I said that he smoked Vaughn. I don't care what
And Joey smoked Ray Vaughn. That's what he's saying.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a ridiculous statement to make. He did not.
I agree.
He did
But
not.
Ray Vaughn is a
Yeah,
good
Ray
dog.
Vaughn.
Ray Vaughn is a
Golden
pussy
Eye.
though, Joey.
Go listen to the bars. Fuck all that G.
I did listen to the bars. I literally listened to every
GoldenEye
track
didn't
today.
really.
They're still
Nigga,
dropping
the
tracks.
Look, that's my point.
Vaughn is bodying him right now.
No, look.
Bro, you listen to
GoldenEye
beats
on GoldenEye,
That's
on
what it is.
GoldenEye, he really was just saying a whole bunch of stuff that he don't really have proof of. He just saying that he did some shit. Whereas I think Joey got way more bars though. He's showing he more skill.
Crunch, let me ask you a question, my boy.
Look, Ray Vaughn going the Kendrick route. He trying to shock value you to death. But go ahead, Corey.
See, you fuck with hoops in a real way, like honestly though. So let's say you got somebody who is actually known for hooping. He is a known hooper, right?
Yeah.
And then you see he been calling you out for years, and you finally run your 1v1 with him. You cook him. Now let's say a little dog who you know got no business even being on the court with you. Everybody else say he nice, but you as the hooper, hoopers know hoopers. You know you could see somebody nice just off the handles. It's little things. Would you, if he kept saying, "Hey, Crunch, bro, you can't guard me. You cannot mess with me," and you know 1,000% he cannot run with you, are you gonna waste your time to prove him wrong?
Yes. So this is my thing. So
Nigga, like, you can't say that applies to Kendrick.
Your whole analogy is not accurate. I'm gonna tell you why. You saying first of all that
Paul George is not gonna take time out of his day to show you can't.
Time out.
nigga, that's true.
Kendrick responded to Drake. So the hooper that he played one-on-one was supposed to be Drake, but y'all said Drake isn't on my level because he's not a real lyricist. So you talking about just going off game, that means Joey has to theoretically be better than Drake then.
Not on my level,
Hold
but
on,
he
hold on,
has
Corey.
the
Hold on,
status
hold on,
as
hold on,
someone
bro,
who
hold on.
is on my level.
Hold on.
That's where y'all keep getting it mixed up.
Listen. Y'all say he's not lyrically in Kendrick category though. He can't even really rap like that. That's what y'all say. Y'all say he's a singing nigga, right? So therefore, theoretically, y'all saying Joey is better than Drake. So what I'm saying is if you responded to
From
Drake,
a skill standpoint, yes.
If you responded to Drake, you gotta respond to Joey. Because y'all saying Joey is better than Drake.
Y'all were saying Drake was the best rapper alive. Nobody has ever put Joey in the top 10.
Joey's not even top 20. He's not even top 5 rapper.
So when you say that he don't have no business being on the court with me, first of all, just like June said, he said like how he
That's
got
like hot
drafted to
sauce and
hold on,
Kobe
hold
Bryant,
on.
bro.
How he got drafted to the how he both got drafted to the double XL.
Can I
So if
ask
somebody
something?
else got drafted
It's
to the
like
NBA
this is
Vidi,
like hot sauce versus
bro,
Can I
Matt
Kobe
ask
Profit.
Bryant,
something?
Nobody
bro.
knows what you're saying, bro. You just
Can I
got
ask
web
something real
on.
quick? Just a thought, right? So the same thing that y'all was
I
like,
Thing with
got
hot
oh,
2
sauce
if
is
points.
you know
wait, wait,
Kobe
I
wait,
got
wait.
Bryant
2
is there's
points after
levels.
Just think
Izzy
about
Wait,
this
hold
real
on,
as
quick.
Matt
well.
Profit. Hold on, Matt Profit. One
It's
After
second.
so,
Izzy, I got 2 points.
so the same thing that y'all was like, hey, praising Kendrick for calling niggas out and everything like that. He's bringing the spirit right back. Now when Joey does it, y'all got a fucking problem and say, no, he shouldn't respond. Now,
You shouldn't
mind you,
respond.
if you want to say that, oh, him taking down Drake means he's the biggest rapper, when you're the biggest rapper, if a nigga of some type of stature comes at you, nigga, you better have something for that nigga. Again, I'm holding this nigga to the same standards I held Drake. Same thing.
Nah, and this is
Nigga,
wicked,
what?
bro.
Please tell me what
I
fade this
got I got
nigga
an
does.
honest question.
Please tell me a fade this nigga Drake does.
From or you want to go 24K?
No, I just wanted to ask him a question after you go. You go ahead.
So what I would like to say is again, were we not we, because I never did that. Drake is one of the top 5 greatest artists of all time, but rapper, I've never put him in the top 5 rappers, right? The world was trying to say that Drake was in the top rapper discussion. He
I'm
never
saying.
deserved that. And hold on, let me land.
Hold on, who
He
said
never
that?
deserved that. That is
Who
why
said that?
Kendrick took that. Hold on, who said Crunch, don't do this. Crunch,
All right,
don't
go
do
ahead,
Crunch
go
this.
didn't
ahead,
even
go
provide
ahead,
who said that with the battle thing. So it's like you
Crunch,
ain't
go
even
don't
ahead,
do
smart
this.
good.
go ahead.
So y'all were giving him Kendrick seen the masses were giving Drake this praise of, even though he, like I said, he don't deserve to be on the court with me. But since y'all keep putting him on the court with me, let me show y'all what'll happen if he were to get on the court with me. And that is what I was saying. Now the thing that goes towards Joey is not worth nobody has ever put Joey in the top 10, 20, I'll even throw it to 30 rappers ever.
That's not true. So Corey,
He's
let
not
me
even
ask
a
you this
top.
question. Corey, let me
So
ask you this
fuck
question.
fuck the battles
All right, so
like
what
rappers
metrics are
ever.
you guys?
Right
So hold
Hold
on,
now,
on,
so
I'm gonna
with
go off
this
the
with
metric
this
right now.
scoring,
let's
I'm going
go
to metric.
about right now. Battle like bars wise. Where's he ranked
About
right now?
battle rap,
That's
but
true. That's a good
literally
question.
he's going against a
because like
battle
if we're
rapper.
gonna
Where
be
is he
Hold on,
ranked
hold on.
right
Give me
serious,
one
now?
second.
Kyle,
Corey,
man,
That I
Corey.
wanted to
stop
ask.
going around the question. Answer the question. Where does he rank right now of rappers that are out right now?
Joey Badass
The top because everybody's trash. Joey
on
Badass is
everything.
near
He's
the
not top
top.
10. I could think of 10 right
Nigga, he
now.
ain't
This
top.
is not
Nigga, he ain't
2015
top, bro.
anymore. In
What?
Agree with you.
2025, Joey
he's
Yeah,
not
Badass
this
is
is
top
a
20.
10
top
We ain't in
rappers,
middle
bro.
tier
school no
That's a
more, bro.
rapper.
I'm
crazy statement.
25, bro.
He's
We
top
ain't in
In
high
20.
school no more. We ain't
2025,
even
Joey
graduating
Badass
school,
top
bro.
tier.
Thank you,
Wait,
June. Oh my God.
Well,
high
That's
school,
top
bro.
tier.
Thank you, June. Oh my God.
But hold on, see, but hold on, see, but that's the thing. Hold on.
10 rappers for y'all.
No, hold on. Look. Because Matt Prophet said
they
he's
don't want
top
y'all to do
20. Well,
that.
you say he's top 20. That go against what he just said. He just said he was never top 20. But this is the thing, Corey. I want to
I've
ask you a
never made
question.
that statement.
Well, hold on, Corey. Why do you think that Drake shouldn't have been on the court with Kendrick?
In the rapping lane, in the
Okay,
rapping
Corey. All
aspect,
right.
because
All
he
right.
can't.
That's a good point. Okay, cool. But he still responded to him, right?
Yeah, he did.
Right. So you said so as far as rapping, is Joey as far as the rapping category, is Joey better than Drake?
Yes.
So nigga, he got
Does he
respond to
deserve
Joey
to
then.
be on the court with
Time out,
Kendrick?
hold on,
Now
Corey.
ask me that.
Corey. So nigga, he got respond to Joey then.
No, he don't. He don't deserve. You trying to make one half of the. You're not. You're only using half of what I said.
You know
Use the
the
other half
equivalent
too.
to what y'all
Yes, he
doing
is a
right
better
now.
rapper than
Yeah,
Drake, but he is not. He
I
does
got
not
2
deserve.
points
Does
I
he
need.
deserve to be on the court with
The
Drake? Not at
equivalent to
all.
what you doing is
So
right
Drake,
now
so
I mean,
is
with
Drake on the
like
Kendrick,
court,
not
but
at
hold on,
all.
but he a better rap man. This shit don't make sense, dog.
the equivalent
Yeah,
to what
he's a
y'all are
better.
doing
He's
I
not.
right
got
now
2
is
Everybody's a
letting
better
this
points.
nigga
rapper.
I
beat
got
up
2
on a nigga
points
that
I
be
need
Crunch,
to
if
make,
you were
y'all.
to write a song,
I,
you're a better rapper than Drake because you don't have people
They're not
playing
even in
you
the
your rap.
same weight
what?
class, bro.
I have one
I mean, I
question
know
to
I'm
ask.
better than Drake, but
I
I
have
got I
one
got
question.
2 points
I
I
think
need to
everybody
make.
on this
that's
panel
different
is better
though.
than
Hey,
I
y'all,
know
Drake.
I'm
hold
better
on,
than
hold
him.
on, hold on.
Whoa,
Everybody
Ain't
just
nobody
talking.
better than Drake.
it's getting
Everybody's
nasty.
Everybody
just talking.
on this
It's
panel is
getting
better
real
than Drake.
nasty.
Yeah,
You
like
don't
what if
believe
they
in
had to,
yourself?
like
That's
Ain't
how you
crazy.
gonna
nobody
compare
better than
me and
Drake.
say if
I
you
just
put
wanted. I wanted
Everybody
to
on
ask
here
him
is
a
better
Y'all
than
question.
not
Drake.
even giving
Bro,
folk a
Drake
chance
is
to
the
hop
greatest
up here.
rapper of all time, bro. Stop it.
Izzy
Hey,
is
hey,
better than
Crunch.
Drake.
Hey, Crunch.
Again,
Can I
it's
just ask
getting
one
Stream
question?
his
nasty.
music, by the way.
It's getting fucking nasty here, bro. God damn.
Hey, Crunch.
The part that we
Hey,
get messed up
Stream
is
everybody
when
music
you
on
go
his
to
hey,
the
live
hey,
right
Crunch.
level
now.
of like just saying Drake can't do shit. Like, let's not. Drake is a talented artist. He's a talented rapper.
rapper, yes, but he is not on the level of Kendrick. Why Kendrick responded was not just because, oh, Drake's Drake. It's because of Drake's antics inside and out of the music game. and you
And
Like
they
can't.
have
what?
history. And they have
Like what
history.
though?
And they
I'm
have
saying what
history.
antics? What
Like his.
antics?
Okay, so you know his
And they have
history with
history.
his history with Metro Boomin.
Hey, I'm asking you the antics, man.
Okay, so I'm assuming you don't know. So he's
I'm
stolen
asking you.
multiple.
See,
Yeah,
don't
no,
try.
I'm
Let's
telling you,
say
I'm
Kendrick,
not stopping.
man. Y'all,
No,
It's,
y'all,
hold on,
But
y'all,
y'all
you
was
gotta
mad
put
when
he's
somebody
Drake didn't
down
y'all
respond to
first.
pivoting them
Control.
again. Here we
hold
go.
I
on.
don't want
Let
to
me land the
fucking hear.
plane.
Y'all niggas was
Let me
mad
land
when
the
Drake
plane.
didn't respond to Control.
Let me land the plane.
That's the
Can I
same
land the
shit that's
plane?
going on right now.
Can I land
Can
the
I,
Actually,
plane?
he
bro?
did respond to
Can
Control.
I
He
ask
just
a
didn't
Come
question?
on, we
respond to
don't
it
need
in
to go
rap
down the
form.
whole Doug piece again,
My
bro.
bad.
We
Y'all
just
don't
My
y'all
bad,
don't
for
want the
cutting.
trying
Hey,
to
plane,
look,
so
hear
my
I
bad for cutting you
y'all
off.
don't want the
Though I
plane,
could have
so I
let you
got a
finish.
question.
You see,
I got
Hey,
a
go
I
ahead.
got a
people
Hey,
start
go
question.
ahead,
making
Darrell. Go ahead,
points this
Darrell.
week. That's when you got to start cutting people off.
No, hold
Yeah.
on. No, hold on. Go
Yeah,
ahead,
I
Darrell.
already know that's gonna get cut off, so I'm
Y'all
not gonna
beat
go
me
down the
again. I ain't
rabbit
been
hole.
saying
We
that.
Hold
already
on,
Hey,
know
because
all
look.
the antics
we
that
gotta
he's
let
done.
bro finish.
Here's the question. What's more egregious, right? Kendrick not responding to Joey, who he has no personal animosity towards, and they had no personal issues at any point that anybody can recollect, or Drake not responding to Triple X, who has more hits than Joey's at the time, and Triple X blatantly came at Drake for him stealing his flow.
But
What's more
why
egregious
are
in the
you
rap game?
trying to
No,
deflect
no,
from
no, no, no.
Kendrick,
Just
bro?
answer the
We
question
not the
first, and then
subject
and
is
then
I'm
not
already
argue
going to
with
Drake.
me.
deflect
Drake is not the subject, bro.
Answer the question first, and then
This
and then
question
argue.
is irrelevant, bro. This has nothing to
It's
do with the
really not.
topic.
It's
because
really not.
the
As
the
much
first
as I
thing you
want to see
said,
Devin Haney
but
fight
hold on, the
Shakur
first thing you
Stevenson,
said was
doesn't mean
Drake is
they're on
not
the
on
same
Kendrick level.
level.
Why is he not on this level, Darrell?
He is not on his level, lyricism wise, writing
So
wise,
lyricism
and
wise, who got more? All right, so let me ask you this: who got more punchlines, Drake or Kendrick?
who has more punchlines.
Yeah.
Drake is more of a just straight up punchline. Kendrick is concepts.
We can
It's
Google that
chain
actually.
punching.
So
There's a
I'm just
difference
asking you
between
though. So
punchlines and
so
chain punching.
so hold on. So the punchline category go to Drake. We're gonna figure this out. Who has
It
more?
We can literally
depends.
Google this.
Who has
It
more
depends.
like flow? Who has a better flow?
Definitely Kendrick, hands down.
You say Kendrick.
No, you're bugging. All right. Now you're just
Really,
saying shit now.
really. The
Who
Drake
who
Nah,
category.
Kendrick is that's 10 times
who
better.
has more?
Kendrick may have the best flow we've ever seen. What are y'all
And
talking
he
about?
has
What?
multiple flows
I'm
on
I'm
top of
not I'm
that.
not even gonna
The
go as
way he
far as
goes
to
in
say
and
all
out.
that, but if you look at both of their catalogs, I'm familiar with both of their catalogs. I know all their
Okay,
music. The only
so then
album I haven't listened to is
who
Sexy
has more
Songs.
quotable lines? Who has more quotables?
Drake.
Well, Drake, he has more music. What?
Nigga, what the fuck? Nigga, that ain't
Yo,
got
What are
shit
you
to do with it,
talking
nigga.
about,
What the
bro?
like
fuck?
what?
Nigga, he
What?
has more quotables. Nigga, when do we talk about captions? Nigga,
My
who do we see
nigga,
under
my
captions? We
nigga.
Okay.
don't
Oh
see
Let,
no.
fucking
Let's
Kendrick
let's
shit
talk.
under
Let's talk about
captions.
it. Let's talk
He
about
What
it.
got
the
a
What's
fuck?
side
what's
bitch
Drake?
Drake
though.
got
He
it.
What's
used
Drake's
to it.
Drake
highest
got
ranking album right
every
now
Nigga,
on
we see
show on it.
mustard under a bitch caption. No, nigga, what the fuck are we
Everybody in the
talking
chat,
about?
But you know
Bro, they
what you do
got
see,
this
Wealthy?
script.
and
You know what you
everybody
do
in the
see?
chat that
Actually,
got
I
something
have
to
though.
You
say
do
You
see
about
gotta
GNX
excuse
I
me
could
rank
for
actually
above
see
calling
that with
all
things,
of
mustard.
Drake's
bro.
albums in the
That's not a
200s
good
already. You know
reference,
that,
but
right?
yeah.
Wait, you said what?
Bro, hold
Run
on,
that
You
bro.
back?
know
Now
GNX
we
right
making it
now is
about
ranked
Drake,
up.
bro. This isn't Kendrick versus Drake, bro. We
Said
just
Drake
brought
because he
up
got
Drake.
more music.
We just brought up Drake. I brought up Drake to say that everyone said that Kendrick was so above Drake, but he still responded to Drake.
Because
And
of
what?
personal
But hold
issue.
on. But when it comes to
Exactly,
Joey, y'all
personal
saying the
issue.
same
But he
shit,
said it
but
was
you
a
don't gotta
friendly
respond.
What's
fade.
personal with
Bruh,
Joey
if
Badass?
if
Hey,
if I'm if I'm a great ass basketball player and you're okay and you come into the gym and you're talking a
First of all, shut up, everybody. First of all, I'm finna get violent.
It's not
I'm
even
finna get
finished. You see that? You
disrespectful.
see that point blank?
No,
He
hold on. I'm
literally
finna get disrespectful because everybody keep on
talking.
trying to
That's
make this
crazy.
basketball analogy like Joey's supposed to be some nobody hooper, bro. They both got drafted double XL. So hold on, Mad Prophet. If I get drafted into the NBA, I'm not a nobody, bro. If you're
I
a
never
double
said you was a
XL,
draft in the NBA. We said hot sauce. He and one.
time out. No,
And
but
one.
Joey,
That
but
and one
Joey,
player,
I'm
bro.
saying, but Joey got drafted to the double XL.
you know
He's in
who
the
else
D
did?
League.
No,
See
no,
what I'm
no.
saying?
Double XL is the qualifier.
No. Time out. And if we
You
took
know
it a
how many
step
people in
further,
the XFL,
hold on, Mad
XFL,
Prophet. He asked me. Hold on. And if
Yo,
we took it a step further and
yes,
we
yes
said
it
he's
is.
elite,
XFL were
he's
on the
one.
No,
Time
XFL
out.
let
Time
him
out.
talk.
were
Let
We
him talk.
said,
Let him
The
talk.
same double XL that
hold
just
on,
had
Hold
Coil
up.
bro.
Ray
Let
up there.
Crunch talk. Let Crunch talk. Hold up.
Hold on,
Young
hold
Buck
on.
on
Look, we
there.
took it a step further. We
Absolutely.
took it a step. Hey, look.
About that though.
Hey, look.
Boy,
Hey, look.
Yeah,
We
let
took it a
that
step
man
further.
talk. I can't
Hold
hear
on,
him.
y'all. Look. We took it a step further and said Joey is one of the top 2 or 3 in New York, though. So you can't name 3 rappers in New York better than him right now. So that's the thing. It's not like he just somebody that's. It's not
man,
like he's just
Butcher,
somebody that's off the
Conway the
street.
Machine.
Can
No,
you
huh,
name
but
3 people in the West Coast better than Kendrick?
I
No,
didn't say
actually, I can't.
that, bro. I didn't say that, bro. That's my point, though.
Y'all
That's what
so
I'm
ready
saying.
to
Y'all need to shut up and
bro.
listen before I get real disrespectful with y'all hoe ass niggas,
Joey
man.
Badass.
To New York when
Before
it's
I
a
get real disrespectful for you hoe ass niggas, man.
East Coast thing though.
So, hold on. So what I'm saying is this: we can't say that Joey is just somebody off the street, though. So when
Let
y'all
him
keep
say
on
he's
doing these
not.
analogies,
Yeah.
Nobody say he's off the street
hold
though.
on, y'all do keep saying that because hold on, I'm gonna tell y'all what. Y'all keep on talking about this fake basketball analogy. Oh, if I'm in the NBA and then somebody off the corner just challenged me, what I'm supposed to play him? Oh, Joey not some shit off the corner.
I wasn't referring to Joey when I
Joey is
said that.
Brandon Pajinsky. Cut it out.
Not.
Joey is Brandon.
All
He
right, let's do
Yeah,
the
just
NBA. Hold
to
on.
be
cut it
clear,
Let's
I
do
out.
the
wasn't
NBA comp.
Badass is
referring to
like
Joey
Gilbert
when I said
Arenas.
that.
Let's
I
do the
think
NBA
Joey's
comp.
more skilled than Drake, if we're being honest.
You said what?
I said I wasn't referring to Joey when I said that, just to be clear, and I think Joey's more skilled than Drake.
So if he responded to Drake,
Joey not
why
even
not
better than
respond to
J. Cole.
Joey?
That's our point. So why don't respond to
Hold
that
up,
nigga then?
I couldn't hear him because you were cutting him off. What'd you say, Crunch?
So if he responded to Drake, then why not respond to Joey?
Oh, that goes back to my main point. He didn't, and also, can we acknowledge that this man is on a world stadium tour
I don't
right
give a
now?
fuck about that. Drake was on
Oh,
tour
come
with
on.
you
Here we
niggas.
go.
You
Why did you
niggas
make
don't
that
have
an
And,
that.
argument? That's
You
the
and
worst
niggas don't
Drake
hold the
argument
Drake
you could
same
was
possibly
Drake
make.
was
standards,
on
man.
tour.
And
He
he
did
did
Why
what?
would you
that.
even say that?
Drake
That
was
is
on
the
Nigga,
tour. He
Drake
worst
did
was on
what?
tour
argument.
with
That's like
Kenny
people
was
put
going
you at a
shots. Fuck are you
stadium.
talking about?
So he
Y'all
didn't
niggas
cancel his
don't.
show.
That's the
Going
worst.
I
on tour
hate
with
you
smoke
niggas,
coming out
man.
his
Y'all
face.
don't
The
hold the
worst
same
argument.
He
standards.
crashing out. Hey,
Fuck
Come
but
is
on,
you
she
man.
talking
said,
about?
hold
Oh,
on,
he
yo.
on tour. Niggas didn't
No,
give a
hold on.
fuck when Drake was on tour.
You
Hold
said
on.
what?
Yo, Punch, I
That
want to
was a
ask a
crazy
question.
statement.
Yo, so the real, you saying because he on tour, he don't got time? That's what you're saying?
No, I'm saying you're on tour. Your main
Yeah, so
priority
we
is
saying.
your tour. Now, if you're Drake and
Oh
you're on
my
tour and you
God.
choose to stop your tour
Everybody crash
because you
out.
got murdered in a
How you
or
Hey,
stopping your
y'all ain't even
tour
Yeah,
to
got no
like
rap?
it is what
takes,
it
you
is.
can't
bro.
say that on
Y'all
here,
just
bro.
y'all
You
just
Yeah,
giving
that's
cannot
why
your
I
say
dumb
said
ass
that,
that's
Bro,
bro.
why I
points.
G9,
So
said
I'm gonna
that's why I
rotate
said
That
you.
you
was
were
the
right.
work. That was the
y'all ain't
weakest
got no
point you
takes.
could
I got
potentially
two
make.
But
points.
yo,
I
I
got
don't.
2 points I've been trying to make for the last 30 minutes, bro. Can I make my 2 points?
Yeah,
Y'all
go
just
ahead.
talking in circles, bro. Y'all really talking in circles. Okay. Now this goes back 30 minutes ago from when I had these takes. So as far as the Kendrick thing goes, I'm pretty sure Kendrick understands that he's not the the type of battle rapper he thinks he is. Now he can put out dope concepts and verses and stuff like that, and it sounds good on a verse or on a song, just like a control verse or just like the future verse. You know what I'm saying? The Metro verse. That's cool, but when it comes to making diss songs, we saw early in that beef that they don't hit like that. He's too like introspective. He's not like a disser. He's not like a beef person. He's trying to dig deep into some introspective spiritual shit that ain't battle rap. You know what I'm
Man, you said he
saying?
wasn't.
It's
Oh,
not a diss.
this nigga
I
He
just,
cooking.
had
I
he
just,
had
I'm
to
not
go.
gonna
He
lie
had
to
to
you,
go.
bro. He's
Let me
yapping a
land.
little bit,
This is
bro.
just my first point.
I'm
This is
just
my first
confused by
point. Let
what
me
you're
land.
saying. I just want some
Just let
clarification.
me land.
What
This is my
songs are you
first
saying?
point, bro.
Yeah, no,
Chill.
I'm
Hold
trying to hear
on.
you.
The
I'm
nigga
trying to
Hold
hear you.
speak.
on.
Damn, bro, y'all ain't even give him a chance to finish.
Yeah, I'm just
You,
confused by
yeah,
something he
that's
said. I
crazy
don't
because
want
y'all
him to
didn't
get
even
too
let
far.
anyone finish. If
June,
we're
what
being
tracks was he
realistic,
Fucking
talking
over
y'all
about?
literally just cut
everybody.
off
Hold on. Let
people.
me
I mean,
land, bro. Let me
Everybody talking
land.
over
Let
but I'm
him
gonna
This is
let you
my
land,
land.
man.
first
talking,
point.
bro. We just men passionate about a conversation. Come on, bro. Don't act like this.
Yeah, no, I just want to
All
know
right. So,
what he was talking about.
okay, bro. Let me land, bro.
I'm
Let him
trying
Hold
land,
up.
man.
Just hold
I'm
on to
just
your
let him
point.
speak.
And then he was just saying he was asking for clarification, cuz.
Hey, just hold on to your point, bro. Uh, Kendrick too introspective, bro. That's why those first few disses he put out won't hit, and he had to go very disrespectful because he was kind of caught in the middle, and he knows everybody loves a train wreck, so he calls the train wreck. You know what I'm saying? My second point is when ASAP Rocky got on the song, the other future Metro song, and was dissing Drake. Y'all was okay with that, right?
Oh, you
So
talking
you
about
got to ask
We
yourself.
don't want to talk about that.
So that means you got to ask yourself: is Joey Badass a better rapper than ASAP
way
Rocky?
better? What
The
the
answer is
fuck?
yes.
Yeah,
ASAP
nah. See, I
Rocky is
thought you
a
was going a
fashion
completely way.
icon. What
Yeah,
the fuck?
Joey is way better than
The
ASAP
answer is
Rocky.
yes.
Bro, ASAP Rocky walks the runway, bro. Like, what are we talking about? He's a model, bro. He's not no fucking
This
rapper.
is an actor.
His ass
Oh,
is an
y'all
actor.
said he was an actor.
Who?
Now.
Joey
That's crazy.
Badass?
When you
Yeah,
done,
and
June, I got
Hey,
I
that's
got a
what niggas are
question for
trying to
you, June.
say.
When you
That's what
done,
niggas
go
are trying to
ahead.
and he's
say.
a fashion guy too.
These
But
niggas
what
trying
I'm
to
telling
Kendrick
play
an
you,
actor
games. Yo,
too
these
though.
what
niggas
I'm telling
crazy.
you is no
Nigga,
matter
Kendrick
what
played a
his
crackhead,
name
bro,
is.
with 50 Cent.
Yeah, yo, Kendrick an actor
Kendrick played
too.
a
What the
smoker,
fuck?
No
Flocka,
matter what,
He
his
Flocka
played
name
head.
that
is
shit
popping
good
right
too.
now.
It was a
Yeah.
Flocka head. Get it right.
No matter what, his name is popping right now. He is a name. Kendrick cannot ignore that name.
bro. That nigga
He
ASAP
can't.
Rocky be
He's a
wearing
name,
Rihanna
bro.
dresses and shit, bro.
So,
Like, we not
June,
worried
can
about
I
that
ask
nigga,
you
Hey,
bro.
something?
can I say something real quick, please? And this is just what I really like. How I really feel.
Go
I feel
ahead.
as if
Go ahead.
y'all
Whoever
don't.
wants to ask.
Y'all don't, if you want to say, want this to happen, because it's not as easy as a nigga like Drake. Nigga, this is why I said with Cole, nigga, that wouldn't be the same thing. That result that you got between Kendrick and Drake, if it's Cole, it's not the same shit. Because you don't have all those angles. What angles do you have with Joey? Again, now it's about to be bar for bar. It's not the, oh my gosh, allegations, who's the better allegation? No, it's bar for bar.
Hey, Issy
I feel
though.
like he's
Yeah,
scared for that.
Hey,
Just be
may I,
Issy though.
may,
honest.
But
may,
do
I,
you?
may, I,
Hey,
may I have
Issy,
a
do
Bro,
you
statement
know
real
that?
yo.
Do
quick?
you know? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Do you know 21 Savage also and Lil Baby have thrown shots at Kendrick and he did not respond
Wait,
to
wait,
them?
wait, wait, wait.
You want to know
21
why?
Savage hasn't thrown shots at Kendrick. Don't do that. That's
Yes, he
nasty.
has.
He did. He did.
That
It
He
was
what
He
like
nigga?
did.
Wait, wait,
has.
right
He
after
did
Not
though,
Like Us
actually.
came out.
Bro, how
nigga.
you?
If you think that that
No.
was a
It was
shot
just like
towards,
one line though. It wasn't a
He
whole
ain't do
song.
he
A
ain't do
line,
no
a
shot.
line
Joey
is
dropped a
He
diss
did
how
a
many?
song,
diss
bro.
on
Going
them.
crazy.
a
He did
He
a
ain't
shot
do
is
diss
a
on
shot.
them.
shit.
If
Joey
you
dropped
took
a
it as
diss
a
song,
shot,
bro.
if you took it as a shot, hey, I
Oh,
didn't think
now
that
we
was a shot.
But
justifying.
now
So,
we
hey,
just taking
Issy,
it as a
it don't matter
shot.
if he used if
This
he
is some
only used one
hypocritical stuff.
bar. He still do a shot.
But
I
Bro,
don't.
all
also,
he said
Again,
but
was
I
also,
don't.
little baby help.
is
That
he in
nigga said
crunch?
little
Is
baby
he in
helped you
crunch?
get your lingo up. That's
Yo,
all he said.
Is he in crunch? Is he in crunch? So like if the standard is that Kendrick needs to respond because he's the lyrical spiritual individual and Joey's a lyrical spiritual individual, then why did Joey Badass not have that same energy that Diamond does and Troy Ave?
He's gonna skip this question again, gang.
Who the fuck is
What?
Troy Ave?
Oh, but hold on. So
Oh,
now
who's
What
Troy
you
is?
Ave?
Hold on. What is
so
Troy
Wow.
now
Ave
wait,
been a
hold on,
lyric?
Who
hold
is
Hold
on.
You
on.
Troy
know, now
When
Hold
is
on,
Ave?
Troy
hold
Ave
on.
been a
another
lyrical
person who
nigga?
was on a
so let me
double
ask you
XL
this
cover
question,
that
bro.
you
When
have as
has
far as the
Oh,
Troy?
Let
standard.
me
I
ask
know
you
who
this
that
Another
question. Let
is.
me ask you
person
this
I
who
know
was
who
question.
one
that
of
is.
the
I
most
know who that
successful as
is.
far
So
as
let me ask.
Why
independent
you holding
market.
Joey to the
Another
standard, but you don't
rapper.
The
hold
way
Kendrick to
y'all
the
move
standard?
this goalpost is
Hold on, let me
Like
ask you
y'all
this
You
keep
letting
question,
the
bro.
moving the
man ask a
goalposts.
question and get an answer? God
I'm
damn.
But
trying to
also,
answer
it's
him.
like I'm giving you the analytics to who Troy Ave is as far as his standard of what y'all claiming as far as Joey's same standard. You're looking at somebody that's on the same bracket as far as numbers. We're looking as far as the same person as far as quote unquote lyrical ability from New York and independent market and was on the
What?
XXL cover. He did
Nigga,
not.
this
He did not
2025,
respond
bro.
back. He did not even respond back to Troy Ave. And Troy Ave said the most disrespectful thing to him in particular. And even CJ Fly even did a record with him. So what
CJ
does that tell
Fly.
you?
Who the
Also,
fuck is
Dime a
CJ
Dozen.
Fly?
Dime a Dozen is
DJ
somebody that
Fly is
used
the
to be
Joey
cool with.
Badass
It was
artist.
cool with Steez.
This is nasty.
Has an independent market. Also is in New York. Also tried to snub him from being on the Wu-Tang show. All of that. All that stuff that went on, and he still ain't respond back
All
to
right,
him.
hold on. Let me answer your
Hey,
question.
man.
Why didn't he
Okay,
But let me ask
respond
you.
back
I'm
to
Hold
those
on,
remembering
two
what
New
you
hold on,
York
bro.
said.
He asked me
rappers?
the question. I'm about to answer him. So when
All
you
right,
say why did Joey not
all
do
right.
that, right? Now, right or wrong, Kendrick, y'all say that first of all, y'all say that Kendrick is supposed to be held to a higher standard than Joey Badass, right or wrong?
Holding that same
Hold
standard to
on.
Joey
I'm about,
Badass
hold
doesn't
on.
claim
Let
to
me
also be
finish.
that same person.
Let me finish. Answer my question, though, right or wrong?
Right around to
Yes,
what?
yes. Kendrick
Right?
fans
Y'all
hold him to a higher standard. Yes. Go ahead.
thank you. Thank you. So hold on. Then
And
Joey.
so do
Then
people with Joey
other
Badass.
Hold on,
rappers
bro.
heard.
Because remember, I was
Go
also
ahead, King.
I like Pereira. I've
So
fucked
I
with
can't
people
finish,
when I
right?
can.
Let him finish. Let him
Go
finish.
ahead.
So again, and I'm about to cook this man.
Never that.
So part of the reason why Kendrick's legacy is the way it is because they give him credit for single-handedly bringing the rap battle vibe and energy back and competition back to the mainstream of rap.
Hmm.
Right? So we're not saying that Joey has that role in the game. Joey is not claiming, right? We're not claiming that Joey is a better battle rapper than everybody else in the game, like how we doing for Kendrick.
What? What?
So
What are
real
you
real
talking
quick, real
about?
quick, real
Literally in
quick. One
1999,
correction.
even in the hold on.
No, I
Chill
said
out.
where. Listen,
Hold on.
listen.
Because now
I'm
we're
not talking
capping
about what
now.
he
We
said.
are
I'm not talking
capping
about I'm not talking about what he said. I'm talking about what the fans hold him to.
Yeah,
We
so
don't hold
The
correction
him.
on
fans
that.
hold him to. Fans
That's
hold him
not
to as
that's not
being the
his number
standard as
one
far as in
thing.
hip hop. And if we're talking about the standard as far in hip hop,
I'm
battling is
talking about.
encompassing in
I'm
that.
talking
And
about.
Joey
You're
has
not
been the person
listening,
to
bro.
be that person as well.
No,
What are you
I'm saying
talking
we're.
about?
You know what I'm saying? Fans
You
say that
cutting
I.
people out, bro. Let him
I'm
talk.
gonna show you right now. Look, I'm gonna show you the evidence.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you the evidence because I just brought the evidence over here. That's why I said I'm about to cook you. This is just one example. This is what somebody said. He said, "I credit Kendrick Lamar for single-handedly bringing this competitive energy back to hip hop."
Bro, who is Luis?
Okay,
No, see
so
now you
so real
asking who that
real quick.
is, but
Hold
that's
up.
just one example though.
Word
So
for word.
Yeah, just
This
some
is what
random
people
dude,
say
man.
though. This is what people say.
Yo, this is. I love
You
how you
said
niggas
show
want
you.
to
Come
You
sit there
on,
and
said
act
that.
like
bro.
this
You
You
gotta
wasn't the
said show
stop.
same.
you.
He just
You
brought
said
some
show you.
random dude
You
on from
said show
Twitter,
you.
some
You said show.
loser.
This is
All
just
right.
one example.
Louis.
This is just one example, fam.
One
All of
example,
us.
Louis.
Why
You feel
Luis
me?
gotta
But
Luis.
speak
y'all,
to
Bro,
me?
whoever
Luis
you
speak
Luis.
to
but
brought
me.
this
up,
my
Speak
y'all
to
point.
wasn't
me.
gonna
You
take
gotta
it
stop,
anyway.
bro.
So
But
be
You didn't even
honest.
bring up. You didn't
but
even
hold
bring
on.
up.
The reason why you disgusting is because you sitting here acting like you never heard nobody else say that.
Location. You brought a Twitter tweet.
Listen. You sitting here acting like you never heard nobody.
Location. Bull up
Not
with
an exact,
Bro, you
none of
some
keep
that.
yo
random
Bro.
person.
listen,
A
All right,
Private.
random
you
dude
sad
named
Private.
right
You
now.
can't
You
cut
hear
people off in the middle of their sentence, bro. Every
Lewis.
time. That shit childish, bro.
That shall keep
Bro,
muting when
listen.
somebody's
You
bringing a
keep
full
because you
point just
keep
so you
cutting
can
people off in the
interject while
middle of
cutting
it.
people off while I'm still
Hold
speaking. And
on,
I'm speaking and you're
bro.
just starting to
You
speak.
keep over
That's
talking
literally
people. That
Bro,
shit
privy
is
this
and you're
is the
cutting
that
off.
host.
shit
Go
The
is
ahead.
host is
childish. Like it
speaking,
don't get
bro.
old, bro.
This is the host.
Yo, you the fucking host, Crunch. Get that nigga the
me? He
fucking
was in
boot.
his
Like, what the
feelings,
fuck?
yo.
I don't know. I'm just trying to tell him.
Get that
Hold
nigga the
on.
boot,
I'm,
bro.
I'm just. It's not even that. It's just like it's not even just me. Every time one of y'all try to talk, he keep jumping in. Like he keep jumping. It's like we can't hear what neither one of y'all is saying. But
So
nah,
I'm
yo,
like,
this,
do bro realize this the host?
Nigga said, LOL, you lost. What the fuck?
no,
So
I mean
so
we got him on
crunch.
tape. We got everything on tape.
So
You got
crunch.
some
But
I agree.
4K.
Yes, one of the points that people hold Kendrick to is bringing the competitive energy. But no, to Luis's point, it did not just start last year. It's been that way for a while since Control specifically. But that's not the number one thing that we hold Kendrick to. Kendrick is Kendrick because everything that he drops is concise, a complete story put together. He drops actual albums,
so what's
conscious
the story?
albums.
So what's the story on GNX?
GNX is the only one that had no story throughout,
You said
still,
everything he dropped.
but still,
I find it
crunch.
funny how y'all let that shit cross, and
You
that's
know what I mean?
everything that they
But even
criticize
that,
Drake for.
even that,
It's
if
nasty.
anyone else,
It's
if
nasty
any
that
other
y'all let
artists
that get
drop
off.
GNX, same songs, same bars, same beats, blase blah, we
So
wouldn't
hey,
have
look,
wouldn't have this much shit to say about it. The only reason people are shitting on it is because it's Kendrick that dropped it. Then it's,
No,
oh,
Shaq
where's
in
the
the comments.
consciousness?
no.
No,
It's
but Shaq.
because
First of all, it
the
was just a
same
bad
thing that
album.
he just criticized Drake
It's a
for
bad album
is the
that's
shit
ranked
that he
higher than
did.
all of
No,
Drake's
it's
albums that came
not.
out on
Yes,
his first
everything
album.
on
No,
GNX,
it's
the same thing that
not.
he was. Oh my fucking
Yo,
goodness.
Issy,
We want to
well,
act dumb
Issy,
now.
Issy,
hold on.
Issy.
Is
I
that
got
what we
question. I
want to
got a
do?
question.
Hold
Issy,
on. Hold
Issy,
on.
Issy.
We
Hold
want
on,
to
hold
act
on,
dumb
hold on,
now?
hold on.
Time out.
Hey,
Hold on.
Issy.
Hold
So
on.
did Kendrick drop that album? Did Kendrick
Can I,
drop that album because he didn't drop that album because he was showing that he could make club hits as well? Because y'all were asking him. Because was not the narrative? Okay, you got Drake out of here. He only make club music. So now you take.
what club hit? What club hit he
That's
came out
not
with?
that's not really
Nah,
the
he was just
reason.
Luther,
What
capitalizing
club
Luther in
hit?
the
on.
club
He was just
originally was
capitalizing on the
niggas
sound of
playing
sound.
peekaboo in the club.
Niggas is not
That's
Anyway,
playing
not
Luther
really
in
the
the club,
reasoning.
bro.
so what? I'm gonna be
Part
honest.
of
What
this,
that
Yeah, they
part
really
ain't
of
show?
this
playing Luther,
is
but they playing
Wait,
Squabble
wait.
Up. They
What that
playing
really
TV
show,
off. They
nigga?
playing
In
Peekaboo.
the
They
Not
playing
playing
club,
those.
niggas
peekaboo.
ain't.
Of
Nobody
course
Corey,
not.
Niggas is
playing
not
Corey.
dancing to that in
club.
the club.
Hey,
Stop.
bro, I'm trying to tell
Luther
I
is
you,
know
going
you West
niggas
Oh
Coast
crazy.
my
niggas
did.
think that
god.
everybody will
It
walk
gave
in the
it
club.
gave
That's
no
not
Luther,
Oh
airplay.
happening.
my
Luther is
god.
going
This is
crazy on radio,
crazy.
bro. So
You talking
It's in
about
the
that.
club in
Luther
LA.
goes
Niggas is
crazy
crip
on
walking.
radio.
like what the
Okay,
fuck?
So that
outside of there,
Mo,
it's not
But
going
they
can I
off.
playing, but
please
y'all
respond to this?
niggas
So
ain't dancing to
hold on.
Peekaboo and all that, but
Nobody's
they dancing
dancing
to
to
Can I
No
that
Kid.
shit.
Nigga,
The
Nobody's
excuse
bitches
dancing
was
to
can
that
I
throwing
can
shit.
I
ass.
can
No,
but
I
they
King.
out
can
here
I
No
dancing
pun
to
respond?
No Kid.
praise.
Yeah,
Yes.
Bro, that's
you
what I'm
niggas
trying
is
to
dancing
tell
to
you.
No
Wait,
Kid
hey, hold
and
up.
not
Niggas
paying
think
Logan.
that's
Yes.
punch.
You
Look
niggas
at
been
punch.
Yes.
shaking y'all
Hey,
head
hold
for
on.
Vinci
years.
Let
The
Punch, can I
fuck
Logan.
out of
Let
respond,
here.
bro?
Cut
Logan
it out.
respond. Yo, hey, Logan, what you gotta say, yo?
Okay, well, so first I wanted to start off with a question and then I'll give my full answer. So I guess this is for Corey and also for Wealthy. So there's always been a notion that Kendrick isn't played in the clubs or he can't drop an album with full of quote unquote bangers or stuff that you could play at the function, right? There's always been that type of notion, right?
Yeah, that he can't do that. Yeah.
Okay, so for me, I think with GNX, GNX was two things. Number one, it was a testament to the West Coast and the West Coast sound. And
Thank you.
number two, I think that was Kendrick's way of showing if he really wants to, he can give us an
Yeah.
album full of bangers. That's just not his lane.
They disagree with that.
And I wanted the last point that I wanted to make, because I ain't been to the club in 2 years, so y'all might know more about the club than me. But I will say that when we had a birthday party for my grandfather, we were playing like 4 different songs off GNX, and everybody was dancing to it. So the notion that GNX isn't getting played nowhere, I don't know if I fully
But
agree
this my
with that.
thing.
You
This my
did say
thing.
your grandfather's function. Think about
Just
that.
look
But
at
no,
the
but
200.
I'm saying people
Yeah.
say that Kendrick can't be played at a function. Period. My uncle was playing this man, and even the young people, everybody was dancing to it.
But look, this my
And
thing though.
they don't even know Kendrick.
But hold on, but this my thing, Logan.
What song was it? What song was it?
TV off. They're playing Squabble Up.
You said your
Hey now,
grandpa's
yes.
birthday.
They don't think you
though.
They was
lying. They don't
dancing
think
to
you
Hey
lying.
Now Stop.
No,
Okay.
listen, I believe him, but look, this my
No,
thing.
I'm just using that as an
This
example.
my thing,
though.
Logan. For us to say that
Well,
he's the greatest though,
yeah.
right? When you make songs in that category, I need them songs to be elite status, elite of the elitists. So
What you mean?
just because
Like
you can
number
do
one
it,
ranked for the longest time.
He like sexy songs for the ladies. That's what he means.
No. I'm saying if you make a club song,
I love how y'all try and compare this nigga's R&B album to like Kendrick's fucking rap shit.
no, hold on.
Okay.
I'm saying
We
how
can
good
compare the
are
R&B. Go
I'm
ahead,
saying
Crunch.
how good are those songs though?
Not good at all, bro.
You talking about the number
I
one
think
song that
they're
has
good
the record,
songs.
right?
But you
I
don't
think they're
think
good
those
songs.
songs is
Just say
good?
y'all don't listen to Kendrick.
Bro,
That's Luther.
Like Corey,
That's
this
not.
my
That's not hip
Kendrick
hop.
good.
like Logan. You said you played it at the party. Are y'all gonna play it next year?
Fuck
I
no.
think we will. And can I give one more example
None of this
to have
music
no
is standing the test of time,
hold
bro.
on hold on hold
Y'all
on hold
played
on
it because
hold on
let's
hold
be
on
real. Y'all
hold
played
on
it
bro
because it just came
hold
out.
on.
That was a
The
bad
song
argument, Crunch. Don't use that argument. You should switch.
Why?
here's
Why?
the thing.
You don't want that word.
The
Go
song
ahead. Go
So
ahead.
hold on. So real. So let me ask you a question. So name a top 5 rapper that we don't play their albums to this day.
Don't play what album? Like the most recent album?
Anyone, any album.
Name a top 5 rapper that we don't play their album. That doesn't exist.
Thank you. So Kendrick,
But I can tell you that
we will
that
not be
Drake,
playing.
we're not playing his recent shit.
Yes, we
What?
is.
What's Drake's highest ranked album right
Yeah,
now on
bro,
the
they
200
hip
chart?
rolling to that sexy songs for the
No,
ladies.
no, no, no,
They
no, no,
still-
no, no,
Nigga,
no.
I be
Corey,
thinking
Corey,
y'all don't
hold
be
up,
around
hold up.
hoes. I be
Being
What
honest
is
with you.
Miami,
Like,
does
No, they don't
anyone
get
know
no. They
Drake's
don't get
highest
no
ranked
vibes.
album on the
like
album
that's
chart
I'm
right
not
now?
nasty.
talking about the highest ranked one.
Who's
I'm
calling that
saying,
shit? Who's
You
calling my
asked me
Niggas
phone?
pumping
what top
Kendrick more
5.
I'm
than
saying
Hold
at
on.
any
motherfucking
given
Kendrick.
time, I'm saying at any given time, any given function, if you consider the top 5 rapper all time, I can play a song from any one of your projects at any time.
Any song on any project at any time, no one has that.
No,
No,
I'm
that's
saying you
not
can
You
play.
true.
tell
No, no,
you
no. I'm
tell you
saying
telling me you at the
no, no,
party
no.
you
I'm
go
This
play
day
saying
and
Marvin's
age,
Room?
no. Listen, I said you can play
We
a
using
song.
opinions.
Okay,
Guess
so
who got
you're
the
saying
most
one
top
song
songs
off
in the
of
top
No,
any
50
no.
right
I'm
now?
saying any song. I'm saying any song that you want to play from. I'm saying you can play a song from any project from at any time.
So clarify. You mean if I pick a Drake album or a Kendrick album, there is at least one song on there that I could play at the function. That's what you mean?
Yes.
More than one.
Hold
Yes.
on.
Kendrick
You
has
said
that.
Multiple though. Multiple.
So
hold on.
so now we're
More is
switching
such a
from
low
I
one to
like
the
how
bar.
you
other,
niggas
right?
tried to get
We're
that
gonna
off.
Yeah,
keep
it sounds
moving
like
the
I'm switching.
Hey,
goalposts so they could
More
get
is
to
such
it.
a
It sounds
low
like I'm
fucking
switching, but I
bar,
already
bro.
said
I'm
That's
asking for
pressure.
clarification.
Crunch.
I'm
no.
not
Listen,
He
I
trying to
only
asked
switch.
said
the
yeah.
they
Go ahead. Go
asked the
ahead.
question of
hey,
where
hold on,
Drake's
man.
last album or like
Hey,
Drake's last
Crunch,
album is that
Crunch
number
in the
5.
boy.
GNX is at what? Number 7.
Sexy Songs for You is not at number 5 on the 200
No,
chart.
hold on. Real.
Nigga,
I
it's
was
right
real.
here, G. What are we talk? Do you want me?
Crunch
This
and
Okay,
the
is
I,
Green
for
Guy
K.
is
I was
having a
real.
Hey,
So look, it
we
conversation,
sounds like
never
I'm
bro.
play
pivoting, but
that shit.
I forgot.
We
Bro said he
never
played
play
4
that
songs.
shit.
it's right there, nigga.
That's
That's 5.
tough.
What's
That's
GNX? That's
tough.
7, nigga.
That's tough.
What
He
y'all
was
talking
waiting on you
about?
to say that
Which
shit.
chart is
He
that?
was waiting on you
That's
to say
tough.
that
That's
The
shit.
billboards,
Billboard
nigga.
200, nigga.
That's billboards, nigga.
Mm.
That's tough.
Billboard 200.
Billboard 200, nigga.
That's
200.
crazy.
That's
They just
tough.
public
Mind you,
information.
not the same radio play as this at all. But
Ah.
anyways, we won't talk about that.
Yeah. Real. I was about to say it sounded like I pivoted though, but that's because I forgot. I
Yo, you
forgot
just
Logan
cooked
said he
whoever
played.
that was.
I forgot Logan
Just
said he
saying.
played 4 songs out of the joint.
I'm
Yo,
not
that
gonna
nigga
lie
is
to
waiting
by
for
the
somebody
way,
to say that wasn't true.
just to clarify, like that doesn't. I was
Oh,
just
oh,
using that
that
as an
just happened,
example.
by the way. Just
Oh, hold
mark
on,
that.
Logan.
Mark that
Logan.
just happened.
Logan. Now that don't mean nothing.
No, no,
No,
no,
I didn't.
no.
No, I
It
didn't. No, no,
means
no. I
something.
didn't say it didn't mean nothing. I was just using that as an example. I didn't say it didn't mean nothing.
But point out that just happened.
What you
Point out
mean?
that
Just
that
happened.
it just went up from 7.
This nigga here.
Did
And
it
so
not?
what? So
You
I
GNX
ain't
just
gonna
asked.
lie.
dropped.
Sometimes
Read the whole
Kendrick
bar.
So
fans.
GNX dropped.
It says
Yeah. How long
7.
has GNX been out? How long has Sexy Songs been out?
Oh, now they gonna say
Nigga,
that.
they went and deleted that shit
Now they
because
saying
sexy
that.
songs
Play a
came out.
role,
I,
Chris.
So
I, I
GNX,
didn't. I
wait,
didn't.
time
It
out, time out. So
doesn't
hear.
play a
GNX got
role.
the number one
Hold
song on the
on. Do
radio.
we want to talk about how? Hold on. Do we want to talk about how much radio play one gets versus the other? Do we want to
Facts,
do that?
Luther.
God, you
Do
don't
we
They
want
want
to
to
do
do
both
that.
those
they both
stats?
get radio play.
I swear to
He's
God,
number
you don't
Nigga
want to do
said they
that.
Bro,
both
you
get
hear
radio
fucking
play.
Luther
He's
everywhere
number
you
2
go.
and
I
he's
swear to
number 1
God,
on the
bro.
rhythmic chart. You saying he
Hold on.
doesn't get radio
Hold on.
play?
I got you. I got you.
What
Right
is
now.
what is
Again,
Drake
since we
sin?
want to
What
do
is
that.
Drake suing? What was Drake suing for?
Drake has the number 2 song unless it went down with this new stat. It's top
Hold
5
on.
still. And then it's number 1 on the rhythmic chart, but you're trying to say he doesn't
Hold
get
on.
radio
Hold on.
play.
You realize that? All right. I'll give you this. Give me a second. I'll pull it up. Since again, I pull
Playing
up facts.
Luther
I
on
don't go off of
on
opinion.
rock stations, bro. They're playing Luther on rock
Yeah,
stations.
Luther's on every fucking playlist on Spotify too, bro. That's just
Come
Luther,
on, bro. They
Luther
got
right
Luther
now,
and rock
it has
and rock
its
fucking and
13th
rock
consecutive
playlists,
week at
bro.
number
Yep.
one. I
And
just
and
saw
you
this the
know
other
you
day.
know who else had a scandal about being on every single playlist, including gospel?
You want to know? Oh, you talking about in 2018 with Scorpion? Again, I'll cook you. Please don't go down
Is
this
that
road.
the
I
only
swear I'll
album?
cook you. I swear I'll cook you.
What's the gospel song on Scorpion?
Please.
Nigga, do you want to know why that was? And this is in Spotify said this.
So
Answer his
we're gonna
question first.
so we're skipping past the
Will you
question.
answer his
No,
question
I'm gonna
first?
give you a reason. It's not the same thing of why. Do you
Of
believe
course.
that Kendrick is the most marketable out there right now? Is that your?
Is he the
your
most marketable?
opinion?
No, he's more controversial.
So the reason why, again, the reason why they said this is and this is Spotify and Apple Music. Nigga, Spotify wasn't where it was in 2018, where it's at today. They were still trying to beat Apple Music. They said that the reason why Drake was on everything is because he was the most marketable. So what's your point?
So what you're saying is Spotify admitted to pushing Drake in
Because he's more
categories
marketable.
that he does not belong.
He was the most marketable.
Hold
So
on,
that's
hold on.
why.
Can
So
I
you're
finish
saying
the
that's why
question?
they pushed him.
Can I finish the question and can I get a yes or no? That's all. That's all I'm asking. So
I mean,
are you saying
if we
that
being-
Spotify
if we being
themselves admitted on record that Drake was pushed in categories to which he did not belong or even had songs that belonged in because he's
Scorpion,
marketable?
I'm gonna be honest. You said the
Take your
gospel.
tap
And
dance
Scorpion
shoes off
does
when
not.
you
Wait,
answer
does
this question.
Scorpion not use gospel samples?
So using a
Song.
sample makes you that genre?
Again, if we're going based off of how they break shit down,
West Side Gun uses gospel samples. He's a gospel artist.
nigga, I'm not saying you're a gospel artist. That's not what the
But
fuck I
okay,
said.
but West Side Gun uses gospel samples. Should they put him on the gospel channel?
Put
Nigga,
Kendrick on the
if we're
smooth
gon-
jazz playlist?
Nigga, you
These
don't
niggas is
think he's on there?
crazy.
You don't
You
think
said
that
what?
Kendrick is on the smooth jazz playlist?
You said what?
You don't
See,
think that Kendrick is on the smooth
You
jazz playlist?
answering a question with a question.
No, he is
Just
on
the
the jazz playlist.
FYI.
That's my fucking point.
Smooth
This happens
jazz?
for
No.
everybody.
Jazz? Yes. You will find To Pimp a Butterfly on the jazz
Oh yeah,
list.
not no smooth jazz though.
Exactly.
This
But he
nigga
has
here.
sampled
jazz,
smooth jazz.
same shit.
He's also sampled gospel, but he's not on there.
So
I wouldn't be
I
surprised
just-
if Luther was, bro. That
I
shit on
swear
everything.
y'all be having the most frivolous conversations, bro. What are y'all talking about for real?
Yeah,
like,
like-
honestly, what are y'all talking about?
About Drake
What are
and
y'all
Kendrick.
talking about, man?
What do you mean? Are you not listening? You want us
What
to
do you
talk?
mean?
What you want us to
What
be up here
y'all
talking about?
talking
Economy or something?
smooth jazz and gospel,
Right.
man. Y'all be talking about the craziest
I ain't gonna
stuff.
lie.
What you want us to talk
2018
about? You want us to talk about economy?
2018, it wasn't fucking rocket scientist. He was the biggest artist in the fucking United States at that point.
That's why the fuck they put him on there.
Like him being pushed, yes, but like my nigga, like, did you
fuck is
listen
that?
to Drake in 2018? Yes, nigga. That wasn't because Spotify made you listen to that nigga. He was just that fucking big.
Real
Okay,
quick,
being big doesn't mean that you get pushed into places that you're not supposed to be.
But my nigga, him being so big puts you in that category that niggas don't want to listen to you no matter where they at, what they doing, or what the fuck is going on.
Key, do you love me?
That-
We seeing that, my nigga, and that was a huge
so
commercial
Ken,
album, my nigga. We
Do
seeing that.
you agree that Michael Jackson is one of the greatest artists, biggest artists of all time? Yes or no?
Yep.
Yeah, do you hear that nigga everywhere?
Okay. So now, if I were to take Michael Jackson, one of the greatest and biggest artists of all time, and put him into a category like, I don't know, country, you would be like, why the fuck is he here?
If you got a country song, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I would probably be like,
Same thing
damn,
happened
this
with
is a little bit
Beyonce.
out
What
of
the fuck are we
pocket, but
talking
as big
about?
as he is, it kind of makes sense. I can see how some niggas will put that shit together.
Same thing happened
But
with
you
Beyonce.
can't put together the fact that Kendrick just decides to
He
drop
never
good
made
music
any song that sounds
and it just
remotely like
sells
country.
good because it's good music and not because
Beyonce
he's
made
got
a
bops.
country album. What are you talking about? Beyonce
I
made
just
a country
fucking said, hold on. Do you think that was a top country album? Be honest.
Which one?
Talking about,
Cowboy Carter?
Cowboy
Probably
Yeah.
not.
I didn't even
I
listen
don't
to it,
know.
so I can't
Listen
give
to
you.
that.
It's a tough album.
Well,
It's a
Did
tough
niggas
album.
honestly
I'm
listen to
saying,
that?
I'll say this
hold on.
about
I'm
that.
saying a good country album. Y'all don't listen to country?
I do, but I ain't gonna lie. I ain't listening
I
to that
listen to
Beyonce
Morgan
album.
Wallen.
I dipple dabble, dip a toe every now
Yeah,
and
I got
again.
like
Don't
5
listen to
country
country.
songs.
No, we don't
So
listen to.
again,
I
by
live in
country
Oklahoma,
standards,
bro,
they
and
said,
no, we don't listen to country enough to know what's a good country album, bro.
I think
No, the thing we don't. You
I
know,
think it was a
I got like
cohesive
5
album.
country songs on my phone. I ain't gonna lie.
I listen to a lot of country. That wasn't a good country album.
I
that's
listen to
not
a
What's the
few
that
point of
country
that.
bringing up
songs.
Listening
Beyonce?
to a bunch of country songs doesn't make you qualified to say what's a great country album.
Nigga,
Yeah,
the
dude,
country
what the
awards
fuck?
said that. What are we fucking talking
Yes, it
about?
does.
Nigga, I
I'm
listen to a
just
lot of
saying
country. What are we talking about? And the
we
country awards also said that.
do you listen to a lot of country albums?
Yes, nigga.
Hey,
Whether it
Issy.
be Morgan Wallen, come
Hey,
on,
Issy, I
bro.
got a question.
Blake Shelton.
Y'all
So
listening
how
What are
y'all
we
brought up?
talking
Y'all
Luke
know how
about?
y'all
Bryan.
brought
say
up?
nigga for?
Y'all brought up Michael Jackson, right? So y'all know how Drake said he the king of pop.
Albums,
If
Issy.
if Michael Jackson was alive and he were to challenge Drake to like, hey, let's see who make the best pop music, like however they do it, because clearly they don't make pop disc records. But if they were to have a pop contest to see who did what, would it be understandable of why Michael Jackson would want to challenge Drake for that title? Even though we don't think Drake is a pop artist, or I don't think so. He's just an artist. But would it be understood?
That nigga
You
is a
know he would
pop
challenge. Hold on.
artist. If you
100%.
He
look
would
at his
challenge. Hold
numbers,
on.
that's a
I'm
He would
pop
asking.
But
challenge
artist.
somebody
also,
before
but
Yeah,
that.
you
also,
said that wrong,
Who?
and
Wait, wait.
that,
Do you
and
think
that way
that?
made me mad.
I'm gonna be
asking.
honest. I think that there would be somebody else in head of a line to be challenged by Michael Jackson before him. To be
Yeah,
honest,
he gonna
Absolutely,
step
but
to
I'm
I would
Beyonce.
agree
saying,
with that. I would
hold on,
agree
hold
with
on,
no,
hold on, hold on.
no.
I'm
I'm
saying
talking about
only
male
reason I use
wise.
Drake
It
for
would
that
be the
category is
weekend.
because Drake claims the king of pop. That's why I'm asking.
Whoa, what? When did that nigga say the king of pop?
Are we serious?
He no,
Nah,
He don't
he
say
never
king of
said King
pop.
of
He
Pop.
kind
He
of
Then
just
never
he
draws
he
the
then
never said
compared
he
himself to
relationship.
never
MJ. That was the whole point.
But
MJ
when
He
did
is
he
draws
say
the
He's
he was
done
the king
comparison.
of
comparisons, but
pop?
he's never explicitly said,
he
I'm
never
the king
said
of
that.
pop.
He never said
That
that.
I know
He
of.
never said that. He never
Because
said that.
I
I
think that
get
he
that.
knows. Hold on,
I
hold
get
on.
the
Notice,
comparison you're
and
making
I'm gonna
though.
just be honest, right? Even as a Drake fan, he knows where his lane is. Nigga, notice that he doesn't say he says the biggest rapper. Why? Because there's another nigga from his same fucking country that nigga is right there with him when it comes to pop and shit like that.
Who?
In the weekend, nigga.
Justin Bieber.
He
Yeah, the
got two,
weekend.
nigga.
Justin
Justin Bieber
Bieber, The
and the weekend.
Weeknd.
The
Justin Bieber
weekend.
kind of fell off, but the
Yeah.
weekend,
They
yeah,
But the
that's
weekend
a
is
claim.
that nigga. That's the reason he's biggest rapper. Nigga, you don't ever say biggest star overall. Cause there's still competition between those niggas.
Hey, hold on. Hey, a nigga in the comments said Corey a bona fide hater. Your name is OVO Chris. I do not want to argue with you.
OVO Chris, I'm
I do not
dead.
want to argue with you,
talking about
gang, at
OVO.
all.
Not too
If
much
I'm a
on the
bona
homie
fide
Chris.
liar, take that OVO out your name and put with it
Not
because
too
you are
much
not
on the
OVO.
homie Chris,
Cut it
man.
out.
Not too much on the not
Yeah,
too much
OVO
on the
Chris
homie
cool, bro.
Chris. He cool.
Ever compared Drake to Tupac? Or am I tripping?
Nah.
Now what's your
What?
Without
point?
their TV, listen, without the TV show and the movies, would their albums have sold? Like without that fanfare coming into the game, would their albums have sold? Would they be as big as they are?
Huh?
Yo, is
Why
this
you
a
sound
Biggie
so far, my
impersonator?
nigga?
Hold on,
Wait,
hold on,
wait.
y'all.
What the
Hold on,
fuck?
I'm trying to hear
Why
what
this
Drake
nigga
said.
sound so far, bro?
No,
Yo,
I'm saying
Sound
repeat
hard.
that.
Yeah, your microphone a
without.
little far away.
Okay, my fault. Let me see how I do this. Oh, I ain't got it hooked up. My bad. But yeah, but without the TV and the movies, would they have done what they doing in the game? Would they have as many fans without the TV and the movies?
Who?
Who?
Pac and Drake.
Kick him out right now. Kick
This
him
is
out right now.
nasty.
Kick
Pac
him
and
out
who?
right
Wait,
now.
wait, what?
Kick him out
What's
right
your
You
now.
said
point?
Pac and who?
Hey,
Kick him out right
that's a
now.
good
That's the
question.
type of
Yo,
nigga
Can you
that you
ask
don't
the
listen to
question?
right now.
Wait, can you ask the question one more
I
time?
do think if you're
What?
trying to
yeah,
compare,
I'm
wait,
finna
wait,
throw
wait,
up.
wait,
I'm,
hold
I'm
on.
about to
I'm
throw
Nah,
up.
saying,
If
yeah,
you're
let him
trying to
ask
compare
let him
Drake and
ask the
Pac, I
question
do
again.
think that there
listen,
is again a lot of
listen.
similarities that we never talk about though.
why.
If
I'm
that's where
not
you're going.
comparing.
What?
If
Listen,
that's where
listen,
you're
OG
going.
said you don't know how good Prime Tim Duncan
We're
was.
not saying
You tripping?
listen, we're not saying comparing the two. What I'm saying is without Juice, with motherfuckers still here listening to Pop the way they did without the grassy,
Yes,
without
yes.
all
So
those
many, so
millions of
many
Yes,
people
fans.
was
yes.
listening to Pac
Is this a
absolutely.
genuine?
Wait,
Oh, hold up, because
that's
I
a
See,
think
but
I'm
what?
the
this why.
senior.
See, but bro,
I
this
may
why I
be the
said.
senior statesman here.
But look, this why. Oh,
Senior
go ahead.
stakes.
Is this a genuine question, Young?
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
what
Because
that
I
nigga
see your
talking
name
about.
is Young, so
Listen,
you might be young.
but no,
So
listen,
is
they
this a
came in the
genuine
game.
question or?
look,
Young, not
No,
young.
they listen, and this is what I ask people all the time. They came in the game with millions of fans. So millions of people
Millions is
fuck with
fucking
their
crazy.
music.
No, that's
Millions
not
of
what that
people fuck with
means.
their music.
wait,
Now,
Without
hold
all
on.
right,
I'm gonna answer your question, yo.
I'll say with
What
again
the
with
fuck is he
Pac.
even
I'm about to
talking
throw
about?
I
up.
was
Bro,
saying I
that's
What are you
more
do.
talking
credible
about?
with Pac than it is with Drake because again, Pac his juice persona is the same persona he has in rap. Drake on Degrassi is not the same persona he has in rap. Two
I
different
mean,
things.
But
I'm about to throw
I will
up.
say that Drake is more similar to Tupac than Kendrick is. So I
That's a
like the
No,
fact.
hell no.
Are you
that's
That's
Hell
a
dumb?
no.
I
facts.
am
fact.
about to
Hell
That's
throw
a
no.
up.
What are
fact.
you
Hell
Y'all
talking
see this
no.
Niggas
about,
never
man?
bro?
talk
This
Niggas
about
don't
man.
talk
ballerina
about
What
pop.
Look
are you
at
ballerina
this
They
pop.
talking
never
man.
about,
talk
bro?
about
Facts.
ballerina
That's
pop,
not
but we
true.
gonna do
That's not
that.
true. That's
Look
Don't
not
at
make
What
me
true.
this
are you
cook
mouth
Pac,
on
talking
his
Bashman,
about,
face.
please
bro?
That's not
don't.
true. That's
Don't
not
Yeah,
make
true.
they
me
don't want
cook
to. They
Kendrick,
don't
Pac,
want
no,
to
That's
no,
not
please.
talk
no,
true.
no,
about.
no. Wait,
No,
I
wait.
that's
really
not
Listen,
true
cook
at
listen,
all.
Pac,
listen. Wait,
please
wait, wait,
don't.
wait, wait, wait,
Y'all
wait.
gotta
No,
Please
wait,
stop
don't
with
wait.
the
make me cook Pac.
revisionist
Bro,
history, bro.
What
there are
actual
no
Y'all was
similarity
not
did
no
alive
Tupac
in
similarities.
and
Hey,
1996.
what
Hey, we
actual
Y'all
never
was not
talk
similarity?
Went to
about
alive in
Pac that
theater
was in the
school,
96.
my
acting
nigga. I'm not trying
classes.
to
more
hear that,
similar.
bro.
Y'all was
There are
not
no
alive in
similarities.
96. What are
Correct.
you talking about?
The actor
We
Somebody
turned
That
never
nigga
talk
Look
went
at
about
to
this
acting
frown
bro.
on
Pac.
That
Punch
nigga
face,
went to
bro. Y'all
theater
cut
What
it out.
school
Look
did
school.
at this
Pac
When it
go
frown on his
comes
to?
face.
nah,
He
when
went
it
to an
comes to the
Did he
artistic
go to
content of
school,
their
Juilliard?
bro. He
music,
trying
there's
to
no
hear that shit.
comparison to be made between Drake and Pac.
Nigga,
Kendrick and
wait,
Pac
wait,
both
wait.
rapping
Not
West Coast,
music
and they both
wise.
I
rapping about
will
the same
No,
report
stuff.
not
I'm
this
music
shit
saying
out of
wise.
this
We're
so
live.
talking about
content.
Journey.
So
the
so
West Coast.
so
Maybe some
content. So
suckers, but they
content.
ain't gonna rep the West
So we
Coast.
talk about
And
content,
Tupac is
right?
a
Hey, let's
Baltimore,
get
New
some.
York
Hey, let's
nigga.
get something correct. Hold, I got you, Young. Let's get something correct, bro. Before y'all started talking about all this and all that, what y'all know about Pac. Y'all definitely want to. I'm sure a lot of y'all was not alive in '86 when y'all talking about Pac was going to whatever kind of school
I
or
was
whatever.
born in
But
'86.
think about the age you are. Think about the age you are right now. And when you realize that Pac was dead by the unalived, I'm sorry, by the time he probably never even made it to your age, and we're still
96.
talking about him to this day. Y'all need to start showing some respect on that man.
Bro,
Stop
hold
Wait,
on,
talking
that,
about
bro.
wait,
Hold
Hold,
ballerina
on,
hold
and
on,
that
all
don't
bro.
that.
Hold
change
on,
that this
The
bro.
nigga
man
was an
passed. The
actor
man
before.
passed.
Time out, bro.
The
No,
My
man
no, no,
nigga,
no, no,
passed.
no,
that
no,
The
change
no,
that
man
no,
nothing
passed when he
no.
changes
was
because we were
24
born
years
no,
old.
younger.
No,
hold
no,
on.
The
Tupac,
Hold
man
on.
no,
That's
passed
what
when
I'm
he
listen,
was
saying.
24
listen,
years
bro.
old and did more than
Bro,
anybody you know ever in life.
Yeah, but nah,
bro.
this is what I'm saying though,
There's no
Gene.
Appreciate
comparison.
your history lesson, OG.
I'm saying when y'all talk about content of the music, right? Did Tupac not make I Get Around?
Yes,
So when you
Point,
talk
because
about
if you
similar,
take
when
his
I say
catalog
he's
as a whole,
more,
it's a lot more comparable to Kendrick's than
I'm
Drake's.
talking about. Hold on. When I say he's more similar to Tupac than Kendrick is, I'm saying they. First of all, Tupac was
Take
good at
that
making.
smile off your face while you say this, so I know you
I'm
serious, bro.
saying, yo, cause I'm laughing because y'all getting so mad,
You
bro.
know,
you
throw
know
out
how I
some
am about
outrageous
Y'all
Tupac,
getting
rage
bro.
bait,
so
bro.
mad at this shit. But bro, but Tupac makes songs for the ladies though.
Yeah, but that wasn't the premise of his
Name
music.
another song. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Name five
Yeah,
songs
like
for the
name
True.
ladies
like
from
three,
Tupac.
name
Five songs.
five.
Hold on,
Name
hold on.
five.
5 songs for the
Don't go
ladies.
on teacup time either. Stay right here.
5 songs for the
And I
ladies by
mess with you,
Kendrick.
Crunch, but you wrong, bro.
No, I'm not saying he only made songs for the
No, no,
ladies.
no, 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 no. Fuck June. Not five songs for the ladies from Tupac.
I Get Around. Keep Your Head Up.
Two,
Wonder Why They Call You B Word.
three.
Dear mama.
Uh,
Really?
I mean,
I
I
wouldn't say
guess.
Dear Mama, but I'll say this: How Do You Want It?
Please, y'all be quiet because Dear Mama was a good one. But go ahead.
How Do You Want It?
Ugh. That's a good pull. That's a good pull.
Come on, man. And then you got
That's
Humpty
a
Hump,
cheat.
Digital Underground, Humpty Hump, do the
Bro,
Humpty Hump.
But
It's
that,
for the
bro, that's
ladies.
like 5 songs out of his
Don't
entire
forget Brendan,
catalog
and
is
don't
meant to
forget
be just
Brenda's
for
got a
women.
baby.
Brenda's got a baby.
He's
That's a
got way more.
storytelling. But I'm saying
He
that's a
got way more.
storytelling though. That's a storytelling. See, but he also has substance. But Drake got substance too.
I wouldn't say like pop
Nah,
though.
because he come out that nigga
That's
mouth,
It's
it
that's
ain't
not
not
on
pop.
even
pop
that's not even
level.
Keep your
It's
head
not on
up.
pop
that's
Keep
level.
not
your
even
head up for sure, Hark.
even
Because he
trying to
come out
tell
Drake
you.
mouth, it
The
ain't got no
Kendrick
substance.
substance not on pop level.
I
Well,
don't think
hits.
nobody
I'm
said
out. I'm
is on
out. I
pop
can't.
level.
I can't
Wait,
take
wait,
it.
wait, wait. You
I
talking
can't.
about
I'm
the guy with the
done.
Pulitzer
I'm
Prize?
done.
Crush, the reason why I would
Do
Crush,
you
the
want to
reason
talk
why I
about
would
what this nigga
adamantly
really want to
disagree
come
with
into
that
play?
though is because Drake has never been political a day in his life,
Stop.
and Pac is the most political artists we've ever had. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
that's
Nah, Drake's
Hey,
I'm not
involved with the
saying it's
government.
perfectly like Tupac's though.
Can
I'm
I?
why
saying
did a nigga in the comments just say my beard is lame? What is going on? Crunch, what type of niggas you be having over here?
yeah,
That is
he said
crazy,
what?
man.
Hey,
That
that's
was
some hater
MGK
shit,
in the
bro. I ain't gonna
comments.
lie.
I ain't see that.
Nigga said my beard is
He
lame.
said your
That's
beard is
nasty
weird.
work.
That's some hating shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Niggas
I ain't even look.
crazy.
Hey,
Why
I
you
ain't
when
even
yelling
Nah,
at the
look.
mic?
but
when
to
did
be clear,
Kendrick become
we're
a
saying
Malcolm
that Kendrick
X?
Lamar, the guy with the Pulitzer Prize, is not as political,
I ain't say
or
that. I ain't say that. I
I think
said
he's a
He
political
doesn't have
merchant.
as
If
much
we're
substance.
honest
That's what
about
you
it.
said. My bad. He
his
doesn't have as
substance
much
isn't. I
substance.
said it's not fucking with Tupac.
He said a political
Okay.
merchant. I can
All
agree.
right.
Kendrick's
That
And
nigga's a
remember,
political merchant, nigga.
Kendrick's
Fuck
Drake
is you
music
also
has
talking
was
more
an
about?
What
actor.
substance than anybody ever. What are we
Drake
talking
and
about?
Tupac, they was both acting before they
Wait,
started
wait,
rapping.
wait. More substance than Nas?
Yes,
Fuck
yes.
Who?
this
Who?
nigga, bro.
And I'm sick of the
Please,
old heads trying to act like Nas.
nigga.
Illmatic
I'm not an
is
old head. I'm
probably
a
the
young nigga.
greatest.
Fuck is you
Nah,
talking about?
How old
Nas
are
is
you?
better than Kendrick.
I'm
is he?
23.
All right, you older
Nah,
than
My
me,
nigga,
but
I ain't even gonna
still,
hold you. We don't even
like,
know if that shit
as
has more substance than J. Cole's rap, bro. Let's be real,
yeah,
nigga.
Nas is
what?
better than
What?
him.
No,
Ooh,
no. Listen, how
shit.
did J. Cole become one of the
Have
top
you heard
three?
"To Pimp a Butterfly"?
To Pimp a
No,
Butterfly
they
is
haven't.
is
They
the most
haven't. They haven't.
My
They
nigga,
substantial
got
I
You
to
rap
want
just
to
album
listen
know?
listened
to.
to it
Hold
Hey,
two
on.
hey,
fucking
yo,
months ago,
ever.
all the way
they tried to
through.
get up here and say
When's the
how
last
much a
time y'all
dollar
niggas listened
cost
to
was
it all the way through?
bullshit.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold
Bro,
on.
I've heard
Can
it,
I
bro.
ask?
What's the spider? I gotta kill that spider.
Hold on. So you really are about to sit here and tell me that
Bro, I've
Kendrick
heard
has more substance than
T-Pad
Nas? I'll say he
Yes.
for the
has to say
millionth
more to get
time. I
his
heard
point
it.
across than Nas does. If that's what you want to say,
You said what?
No,
I'm
He's
gonna say
gonna
he
get
has
this.
more
murked.
Wait,
He
wait.
has
You
to
said
substance.
say
what?
more words
More
to get his point
substance.
across. The same point that Nas can get across in less words, Kendrick has to say more words to get that same point
No,
across.
no, no.
Doesn't
That's
I'm,
just
I'm
that's
yes,
just
yes,
that's just a
Scott.
BS
Kendrick,
statement. Like if you
Kendrick just
genuinely
don't.
can't comprehend lyrics, bro, that's different, bro.
This nigga
But if you
here.
No,
think
bro, Adrian, it's not that, bro. First of all, do you listen to all the Nas stuff?
yes, bro, I listen to everybody, like everybody in the
The
top
reason why I
30.
say
I'm all
the
through
reason
their
why I
music.
say Kendrick don't have as much substance is because what he'll do is
Like them, bro.
he'll start this no hold on he'll start to speculate and he'll start to speak from the like he'll start to just speak on other people's shit or other shit going on where Nas
Can we be specific?
hold on I'm gonna tell you right now Nas and Tupac they can speak on something political but then they keep telling you stories about their life too. Kendrick I feel like he don't tell personal stories no more. He kind of went away from that.
The
Mind you,
Black
Mr.
Bavarian
Morale,
movie,
Mr.
He
the
Morale
definitely
made
was
entirety
that
of
though.
He
Mr.
went
shit.
away. I
Morale,
say he went away from that.
the entirety of Mr. Morale.
Mr. Morale wasn't political.
Somebody
That was
said
a
I
sing
didn't
about
parody.
me.
Yeah,
say
that,
political.
he did that
Yeah,
He
on.
that's
said he
not.
doesn't
He
get
said
That's the
personal.
only
personal. He
thing.
didn't say
That's more
political.
But
That's
so
storytelling.
Tupac is
He
going to do
telling
it on
his
every
journey
album.
as a fucking
U.S.
Somebody
Senate
said "Sing About Me" is
Kendrick.
three different point of
Here's the
views.
thing: each of his albums is from a different perspective. That's what you're not
And to
understanding.
say that Kendrick
Substance win a humanitarian
I didn't
award
say he
though.
didn't have no substance.
Oh,
No
nobody
substance
wanted.
getting a
But how,
Pulitzer.
but
Yeah, that's
he
a
Nobody
how
said
did he
crazy
no
have
statement,
less
bro.
substance.
substance
I don't
than
know.
them when they didn't win what he got
Because
Also, do
it's
you
not
not
about
for
what
understand?
you
his
Hold on,
for
want.
wait.
substance?
It's
Do
not
we
about
really
what you
want to
want.
talk about? All right, nigga. If we go back and look, how many other rappers have submitted their work for that? You
Thank
realize that
you.
you have to
Thank
submit.
you.
Not
Niggas
many,
never talk
nigga.
about
Literally,
that.
that's
Not
what I
many,
said.
bro.
I'm not
Izzy,
even
that's
Who
what
no.
I
Niggas
who
try to
would
never
tell
who
talk
would
him.
have
about
been
that.
who do you think would have been
Wait. Time out.
eligible to
Hold on,
submit some
Izzy.
work
Hold
for
on,
Nigga,
hold on,
that?
Izzy,
Nas.
Izzy, Izzy. That's what I try to tell them. You have to submit your album to win that award, bro. So they making it seem like every rapper is they all get nominated for the Pulitzer
Yo.
Prize.
But
Okay,
not.
so
But
can
no.
So
do you
That's
guys
Crunch.
not
have a
even.
So Crunch,
nomination?
hold on,
Do
hold
you
on, hold
guys
on.
have
So
an
Crunch,
album
if
in
they
mind
had a let's say they had a content creator hoopers league, right? If you know the film that you got, do you think, and this is just going off of what your answer is as a person, do you think your film would be worth sending in to see if you would be accepted into it?
Hold on.
Yeah,
By the way, Kendrick did not
So yeah,
submit.
you do, right?
Kendrick.
So
yeah.
do what makes you think that
I
the
think
other
bro
rappers
really
who were
trying to
putting
come
out
at you
music
like, wait,
even
bro.
had the content
You
to
don't think
even
you can hoop,
be
bro?
They
worthy of
did.
sending
They
their stuff
did have
in
the
for
con.
that?
Why
They
why
did
wouldn't
have
they
the
if he just
content.
No, no,
So
no,
why
no.
didn't
It's a
they?
lot of
Yo,
albums that could have been nominated for a
Some niggas
Pulitzer.
So
don't
they
give a
just didn't
fuck
care
about
about
it.
the award, is what you're saying.
Kendrick
Some
did
niggas
not.
don't give a fuck about
Kendrick
it. They
did
give a
not
fuck about the
submit his
A
Grammys.
album.
Pulitzer Prize is not.
Wow.
It's not a music award.
Kendrick did not submit his album. The jury
Okay,
put his album in the finals. They from the outside they put his album in the list of finalists. He did not submit his
But
album.
what I'm saying is, there's other albums that could have definitely been.
Okay, then why didn't they? Then why didn't the jury put
Can
them
we
in
name
the
one
finals?
instead of being
You said, can we
vague?
name one?
Yeah, instead of being vague, let's actually name
Name
I
out
think so.
one.
Hold on. I'm gonna give you some. I think It Was Written could win a Pulitzer Prize.
based off of.
based off the storytelling, the different point of views he was rapping from. Like I Gave You Power, the whole lyricism, skill work that he basically added to the game at that point in time, start to finish, no skips. Lauryn Hill, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Name another.
You said another one.
What?
I would say this.
What
I would
was
say,
what was the story of It Was Written?
oh man, see now you're gonna have me try to educate you on the album. You got to listen to it yourself. Nice try.
Ah, that's his cop
No,
out. So name another one then. Name another one then.
Nice try. I would say
okay.
acid. I would say acid rap. I would say acid rap.
Oh, get out of here.
What?
Get out of here.
Well, hey,
That's
I love
Niggas only
acid
go
rap.
to that
I
for
don't know what
damn.
you talking about, bro.
What is it? This
For me, I don't-
cigarettes, all
I don't even
cigarettes.
care
My
about
butt,
the
they
album.
got
You know
that's
what's
the only reason
crazy?
niggas go to that album.
So which-
I
hold on.
got the
Which album?
juice.
No, chill. Acid rap. Acid rap.
That's it.
Acid
Cut it
rap
out,
is one of the
Crunch.
best.
No,
So which album won the Pulitzer Prize?
Cut it out. Exactly, Crunch. Stop. I hate Crunch. I'd rather you have said his coloring book album than acid rap, bro. I hate Crunch.
Yeah, he wild.
For your
I'm still stuck on the fact that you think
They
an
probably
album
didn't do it
where
because
a
the subject
dude
matter, bro.
considers himself Nas Escobar after Pablo Escobar is
No, I'm tripping.
Pulitzer Prize winning worthy. Like
tripping.
no, like
Based
But
off of the album that
late
got
registration
Pulitzer Prize.
Acid
Wait,
rap
wait,
is
wait.
on the same
So-
level as the hip
Wait. That nigga, that's the
What
You
is
just said
going
the
on?
Pimp a Butterfly. That's not the album that won
No,
the Pulitzer
it's
Prize.
damn-
You realize
damn
that,
right.
right?
Yeah, damn. No, look, acid rap is on the same level.
Nigga, that commercial ass album, bro.
And-
That's
and
not
also,
Acid rap is on
Like
the
a
same
lot.
level as damn
the
gay.
fact
Like
that you
a
can say
commercial
commercial,
album.
but you can't list off another commercial album you can play front to back and get a different story. Can anyone list that?
No, they
What?
can't.
All right,
This is
then.
insane.
So what are we talking about?
So why
These
am I
niggas
getting a
ain't say
different
no
story?
Jay-Z
Nah, but I
albums.
was
They
saying
ain't
Why am I
say
getting a different story?
for your eyes only.
You
That's
said
a
what,
fact.
Crunch?
For your eyes only.
For your eyes
Eyes
only does
Only by
not
J.
tell a
Cole.
different story.
Yeah, facts. He Kendrick.
No, I'm not saying it tell a different story. I'm
Yeah,
saying it could win the prize. Though.
Kendrick stole what, Crunch? Kendrick stole what?
It
Please
can win
say
the
he stole
prize,
that
though.
idea from Cole. Please, I dare you. I dare you.
No, I think
Cole said he
Pimp a
got
Butterfly,
inspired from
I
T-Pab
mean,
to make For Your
they
Eyes
like
Only, but Kendrick then he stole some of what J. Cole did on For Your Eyes Only.
Right.
To do what?
No, he
Right.
Tell the story from the perspective of the dude
Right.
On what?
You
Like
realize
what
that
album are we talking about?
on damn.
My
For Your
Beautiful
For Your
Dark
Eyes
Twisted
Only.
Fantasy, you can play like forwards and backwards. You realize that, right?
Yeah, I'm about to say Dark Twisted Fantasy. Like it's a lot
Blueprint,
of
you can play
albums.
forwards and backwards. You realize that, right?
Does it
You
tell
said
you
what?
a different story?
What's another one?
Blueprint, you can play forwards and backwards. You realize that, right?
And it tells you what? What's the difference between playing it forward
what are
and
you
backwards?
talking
Blueprint
about?
one.
What
Not the
are you
first one.
talking about?
Blueprint.
Not the first one.
This nigga. Okay, whatever. Go try and play it
What are
backwards.
y'all talking about?
So you play.
It's like niggas.
Are y'all really?
Like he set the standard.
Is y'all
on that
really?
shit, man.
Is y'all
I'd say
really going to
Good Mad City,
Spotify
you
and
can
going
do
to
that.
the last song?
No, actually, he
Nah,
released a whole
y'all-
nother
nah,
version that
y'all-
had it
y'all-
flipped because
This is
people
how y'all
were-
listen to music
people were-
nowadays.
bruh, nah.
I ain't gonna lie
He
to
dropped
you.
when he dropped
kinda
Damn.
getting off
First of all,
topic,
it dropped,
right?
did crazy, and then people started actually dissecting and analyzing because that's what Kendrick fans do. We actually dissect and analyze. Oh snap! Wait, he telling a whole different story. Man, flip this shit. Play it from the back. What? No one else is doing this.
I'm not
And
gonna
then
lie.
Ken,
but it's-
you talking about some we know y'all break his music down. But I'm
it's
sorry
just-
that he don't drop music that you only can listen to at surface level.
But I'm
sorry.
saying, Corey, but it's not that good though.
Good
Like
at
the
the
songs,
Pulitzer
I'm talking
Award.
about the
But nigga,
songs.
sometimes y'all find shit that he didn't even mean to put into shit because.
But
that's
how
just
come
what y'all
everything
fucking
we
assume.
found,
Yeah.
he did not come out and say,
I'm
nah,
not
they-
even
they
sure he
overreached
No,
knows
on
that's
you
what
can
I'm
listen
saying.
to
I'm
the
saying
song.
it's.
Kendrick has came
I'm
out and
not
said,
even
I
sure
love
he
how
knows you can
fans
listen to
find
his
this
album.
stuff.
I'm saying it can have a story concept behind it, but I'm saying the songs on the album, they
On
aren't.
which album?
They aren't that good.
Hey,
guess
Crunch,
at the
after
end of
you,
the day,
Crunch,
tracks.
you sat here and told
That's
me
it.
Mama and how much a dollar costs are trash. Nobody's
I
playing
didn't.
that.
at the
I
end
I
don't
didn't say
want to
that.
hear none
I
of
didn't
your
say
opinions
that.
on
I didn't say
Kendrick.
that. I didn't say that.
What did you say?
I said if this is. I'm saying the stand. Like good is not good enough if you're saying that he the best. So when you talk about, like the songs like Damn, for example, what's the best songs on Damn?
Duckworth, and this is
That's
just
the most
going off of the
popular.
non. This is not saying the typical commercial songs like
Yeah, that's what
Loyalty,
I'm
but
saying.
that's
Like,
without saying
So
them.
Duckworth, you think Duckworth
Oh.
is on the level? Like Duckworth is not. I don't think it's coherent.
what?
I think he was all over the place.
What?
No, he wasn't. It was a
It's
With
personal.
it's
him
It was a
it's
saying
personal
this,
it's a
tells
song.
you
hard
all
it's a
you need
hard
to
listen.
know.
Hold
Wait,
on, Corey.
can you give me anything from Duckworth to let me know that you actually
Duckworth
know
is
the
a
song?
life is one funny motherfucker, a truly comedian. You gotta love him. You gotta trust him. You can't come on, man.
So what is he
That's
talking?
not a
Do you
What did
bad.
he
Bro,
say that
get what
was
he's talking
Duckworth's a
wrong in
about?
great
that? Did he
song.
say
You
something
know,
wrong? I'm
no,
confused.
what I'm just saying, it's a hard listen.
Oh, so
I
you don't
don't. I
like
don't
Yeah,
see
so
how
you
I
that's
don't
a
feel
like
like
hard
reflecting
listen
on
though.
your
No,
I
his
feel
past.
like
flow.
this
I'm
nigga
talking
got
about
it
his
quiet.
flow.
You
I'm
don't
talking about
like
his
living in
flow.
reality when you
Corey,
listen to music. You like
Corey, I'm
checking
talking
out.
about Corey. I'm talking about his flow on
Oh
the song.
yeah.
The way how the song comes off is not as
I
good as how
guess,
y'all
bro. It
making it.
comes
So
down to
what
listening
would
to
you rather
music for
hear?
the lyrics
Wagwan
and listening to
Delilah?
music for the sonic
No,
Hey,
you just
chill,
pick
chill,
a
chill.
random song.
He got
Let
bangers.
me
He
give you a
got
song that's
bangers
better.
on there, bro.
Fuck out of here.
Let me give you a song that's better. You and the Six is better than Duckworth,
I don't know about that.
right? Hold on.
I
I
would
don't.
give
I
you
don't.
one
And I
line.
would get
You and
off
the
of that
Six
album
raised me
because that
right.
is a
That
nasty
was nice.
album.
The way
Listen,
that he emotionally
If
got
you're
into
reading this
that
is too
bar,
late is a
that
nasty
was
album.
nice.
but look,
It's a nasty.
Hey,
What you
look,
mean it's
Rewind by
nasty?
Nas is a better song than Duckworth.
I'll
I
give you
don't
that.
know.
Rewind is a great song.
Yeah, that's
That's
a
I
great
fine.
say
song.
the shoe fits, nigga.
See what I'm saying?
For the
The shoe
time
fits.
So
period.
it's like he can't. It's not. It's not. It has to be better than that.
Okay, name a song off that. Another was the same. Name a song off that. If you're reading this is too late album better than Loyalty or Love.
Oh, better than Loyalty?
Yeah.
So we
Man, it's a
talking
couple.
commercial
It's a
now.
couple that's better than that.
Easy.
On if you're reading this is too late.
Bro,
There's a
listen.
couple.
I just did a verses with that album the other day.
Legend.
We smoked. We
Drake.
smoked.
Every verses I've
We
been in
smoked
here when you
that.
did Drake versus Kendrick, you lost.
No, we did Drake. No, I'm
Oh,
sorry. We
I
Uh,
did
smoke
album
any.
verses. We
I'm
did.
Uh
gonna
We did.
grab.
If
I
you run,
smoke any
we
nigga
did.
they
We
with
did.
like
Drake
This is
over
too
they
this
late.
like
nigga.
this drop. They like this drop.
Hold on.
God damn.
yeah, there's somebody in the
I'm gonna
chat
go
been saying,
listen.
"Hey, listen, hold up." Somebody in the chat has been saying that for the last hour, but we're talking about Daylight. He's gonna drop tomorrow. He's gonna drop the next day. He's a battle rapper. You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
He's a battle
He's a
rapper,
battle
brother.
rapper.
Hey
That's
yo,
As
see,
long as we
this is,
having a good
and I don't want y'all
conversation,
to get
I'm good on
confused.
listening to Daylight.
I don't want y'all to get confused like I hate Drake. Somebody, John 2 Weezy said, if you're reading this, is Drake's last great album for real. No, it's not. No, it's
What?
not.
No, but Corey, look. Hey,
Nasty.
Yeah,
Corey,
that's
know,
nasty
I
work.
would
know
say
yourself. Know
views.
yourself is better than. Know yourself is better than
No, it's
Loyalty.
not.
Yeah. Know
No,
yourself
it's
is better.
not. There
Know
is not a
yourself.
single song on that album
I
better
just
than
gave you
It's
the
Loyalty or
definitely a
song,
Loyalty.
bro.
conversation.
I just gave you the
It's
song, bro.
definitely a conversation for sure.
Yeah, know
It's
yourself
definitely
is
a
better than
conversation.
Loyalty.
Running
Energy.
through the
Couple,
six
couple,
with my woes. That's
I got
better?
energy. Got
Yeah,
a lot of
that's
energy.
what you
Got
said
a
it
That's
lot of
great
better?
pill
people
too.
trying
You
to
said it.
bang
Hey,
out
look,
of
hey,
it.
look. You said it perfect.
Trying to take you
This
away
Hey,
from a nigga.
Last year's
wait,
album is more
don't
light.
bring that
and
song up
this
because
is
then we got
a
to
and
talk
this is
about
a
other
point.
things.
All this shit
Oh,
better
here this
than.
nigga
And
go.
this is a
He
point
about to
too.
say,
Hey,
"Oh my
hold
God,
on,
shit's
y'all.
getting
This
I'm
ugly."
is a
just
point
giving
I
you the
wanted to
chance
make
to take it
earlier
back.
too.
I'm just giving you the chance. I could have just went out
Hey,
with
and
that.
this is a point.
Nigga, I know what you was about
And
to
this is a
say.
point
I know
I
you
was.
know. Everybody
Nigga,
know.
Kendrick.
Hold on, y'all. This is the point I wanted to make earlier too. I just thought about it when y'all was talking about when everybody in the chat got on me because I said Kendrick might have had the best flow, and y'all was saying Drake had the best flow.
Who
Speaking
said
of the
that?
if you hearing this, it's too late album. Um, Drake flows ain't always his flows. You know what I'm saying? So
We
Oh, here
we
we
don't got to get
go.
into
Drake
that.
can't
We already
Here we
know.
go.
Stop that
Please
bullshit.
yeah,
don't make
Drake
me go down this
can't be in
road.
those conversations,
I
bro.
mean,
Stop
at the
that.
Yo,
end of
you
the
know
day,
what?
though,
Somebody,
bro,
yo,
this is the
I
somebody in
hear
the
thing.
what you're
chat,
saying,
Bro,
but
I ain't
Kendrick
gonna
Yo,
lie.
flows
I'm
ain't
gonna
always
tell.
his flows, though.
I'm gonna
so
be
are
Until
honest.
his.
Drake
Hold
and
on,
So
hold
Future,
on, that,
You
hold
if
on.
you
took
If
bring
you
up
want
the
to be
XXX
facts,
flow.
nasty,
then
if
that's
we
when it
trying to
gets
get
You
scary.
dirty,
took XXX
I find
flow.
out funny.
hold
I
on,
find
y'all.
it
Hold on,
funny
look.
how everybody like that don't do do music got a fucking opinion about it, oh my god, it cancels them out.
Nigga,
I
that's the
do
standard
music.
of the
In
I
rap,
do
craft,
push all
my
the
yes.
nigga.
time.
In
Niggas
rap,
who really do
yes.
music don't give a fuck.
That
Hold
is
on,
the
y'all.
Rap,
Look,
standard
look,
of
hey,
the
look,
yes.
I
Junior.
music
Hey,
do
look,
industry,
Junior.
nigga.
This the
That's the
music.
thing.
standard, bro.
Kendrick. A lot of times, Kendrick flows
I
ain't his
said
Kendrick,
flows.
Kendrick music
top
when
five
you
all
were
time.
in Pampers.
Old flows outdated.
Wait, hold on, y'all. Look, a lot of times, Kendrick flows ain't his flows though.
Where?
Kendrick stole a couple.
Nah, you can't. You gotta prove that. You gotta prove that.
Kendrick stole
Crunch.
Draco the Ruler
Yep.
flow. He stole
Who?
Drake. He stole.
Draco?
Drop me
He
because
stole
I was
Draco the
cooking like
Ruler.
that.
He stole Draco the Ruler
I'm not.
flow.
I wouldn't know.
On?
He
I
stole.
wouldn't know. I'm not.
Nah, niggas don't
That's
know.
what I heard.
This is nasty.
I
I
have
heard
heard
it.
that
What you
before.
mean? That's what you heard? What's the song? What's the
Hey,
song that
Getting
Kendrick got? This. Come on,
nasty.
man.
I heard that's what he
Y'all
did though.
tripping.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Until
Nah,
I
but
hear a
he
timestamp
evolved
record,
though.
until I hear a timestamp record that somebody else has the fucking like sample or the like the layout for that shit, bro. I'm not hearing that shit, bro. Cause
He
like
got they got videos.
the
Of
niggas, the
what?
You
niggas
can't.
flow,
He
You
just
can't do
know
Man,
the
that.
because
niggas
listen,
flow in the
he's
Spider-Man.
never
timestamp
Can't do
records is the
that.
same every
he's
fucking
never
time.
rapped like this before though.
That is true.
You can't do
So
that,
it ain't
Ken,
like
And
this.
because
then you got Ray
we're
Vaughn
not
being a
saying he
Hey
fucking
doesn't
Shamari,
puppet.
what's
have.
up? I was trying to sing
We're
it
not
live. We was
saying
talking
he
about
doesn't
Philly.
have his own style. He does have his own style. He just borrows other niggas' styles
Nah,
from
but I'm
time to
saying
time.
Who Kendrick? Oh, so now it's
y'all
just
niggas
borrowing.
say that to downplay his rapping ability. Doesn't he
Yeah, he
have
just
people
be
write for him
borrowing.
sometime?
But that's what
Yeah.
y'all doing for
But
Drake.
At Drake's best, is he still a top writer of all time? Are them timestamp records? Can you put them shits
Yes,
up
nigga.
against
The
No.
others?
fuck,
Yes,
Bro,
He
nigga.
said
Yeah, but I was talking
He's
about
not even
flow. I'm talking
close.
about flow though, bro.
bro.
I'm
Let's
talking
name it.
about
Hold on.
flow.
So
My
I
let's
just
nigga,
name
love
the
the
take
song
fact
take
that
that
they
the
Kendrick
bring
has
timestamp
Drake
wrote
on
for
the
records
ruler
somebody
thing,
else.
and
go
we're not
hard.
going to
Go
Are
hard
you
acknowledge
bars
that
kidding
Hold
me?
on.
they
You
work
want to be
Besides,
the
not.
hey,
greatest
besides
rappers
Baby
ever,
Keem.
but you need
Hold
writers.
on. Wait.
How are
Besides
you a
Baby
great
Keem,
writer
who
when
has?
you
Hold
need
on.
great writers? That don't
Besides
make
Baby
no
Keem, who
sense.
has Kendrick wrote for?
You said what?
Besides Baby Keem, who has Kendrick wrote for?
I
SZA,
don't
I'll
know.
wait.
SZA.
Why do you think he
Nigga,
can't? Yo, yo,
what?
yo, yo, yo.
Nigga ain't right
Issy,
for
Issy,
scissor.
Issy, Issy.
This
Hold on,
nigga
hold on, hold
said
on, hold
scissor.
on.
What
Hold
the
on,
You
hold
gotta
on,
fuck
hold
are
on,
you
prove
hold on,
that,
hold
talking
on, hold
nigga.
on,
about?
hold on, hold
You
on, hold
gotta
on.
prove that,
Issy,
my nigga.
Issy, if you feel like
Have you heard all the stars?
we literally said earlier that Kendrick was the one who brought back the
That nigga say,
spirit
"Have
of
you
hip
heard
hop
all the
and rap, right?
stars?"
So if I'm here to bring back the spirit and the soul of rap, why? And I don't agree with people writing for other people as in having ghostwriters. Why would I then turn
First
into
off,
something
everybody
I
talks
don't like
about
people having?
ghostwriters, but nigga, y'all obviously don't know the definition of a ghostwriter. That's what I be talking about. You niggas know nothing about them
Oh, I'm
niggas
sorry.
getting
He's
money.
not. His writers ain't ghosts no more. So what is the point of having
Nigga, it was
a
never
lady
ghosts. Nigga,
write?
they've always been
What are you talking
credited. What
about?
are you fucking talking about?
What do you mean? What am I talking
Please
about?
tell me again, was Quinn Miller credited? I think he was.
Did he write? Did he give Drake music? What are you talking about?
This
There
nigga
are
here.
literally reference
Were
tracks
there
of
bars on
Drake
Again,
there?
out
bro.
here
Again,
rapping
All
until
right,
to
a
or
say
reference
wait,
track
wait,
what?
comes out
Wait,
hold
of
on,
the
play,
hold on.
play,
timestamp
wait, wait, wait,
records,
play,
I'm
play the
not
Were there
hearing
reference.
that
bars on
shit,
there?
bro.
Wait, play the reference tracks. Play them.
Were there bars on there? Or were those his
Yes.
bar? Nigga, even if we go to fucking
Corey,
Oh,
boys,
go.
I'm sorry. I'm
niggas
sorry.
talk
The
about
bars
fucking
wasn't
mob
up there. The
ties.
hook was. I'm sorry. The bars wasn't up there. The hook
Nigga!
was. The hook was. My
Oh my
fault.
fucking goodness. You
The
think
hook
that
was.
so you have a problem with niggas getting hooks? Cause Kendrick should have got hooks on fucking G and X, cause them
But he
shits is
didn't.
trash.
He didn't.
Nigga,
He
and
thugged
he
out with
should
what he
have.
came up with.
Nigga,
He
and it was
didn't.
fucking garbage.
Oh well, I'd rather create
Bro,
garbage
he got the
than
number
take
one album.
somebody
I
else's
keep saying,
shit and
hey,
make it
but
good. I'm sorry. I'd rather do bad by myself than
no,
take somebody else's shit and do good.
Nigga,
Fuck out of
again.
here.
So are we gonna act
I
Well,
would
as
that's
say
your
what Drake.
opinion, my nigga.
I
hold on,
would say
so
what
are we
Drake is
gonna
doing.
The rest of the
are,
music industry
What
don't
what
agree with that.
I would say
So
what
just because
again
the
I
rest
would
of the
say what
people do
Drake
it,
is
that mean I
doing is
should. So
getting
if I see
ghost.
100 people jump off this bridge, hey, everybody else doing it, let me do it. Cut it
nigga,
out.
to the
I
I
see
whole
mean,
a
if
lot
it's
of
a
Hey
different
Corey,
things
trampoline at the bottom of that
consistently.
Hold
bitch and
up.
you gonna
Hey,
survive, then nigga, I don't know.
Does the panel remember when Drake tries to get some props because he wrote a song for Dr. Dre that it was never released? Yeah, Kendrick wrote a song for Dr. Dre and it
Kendrick,
was released.
Kendrick
So what
wrote
are
That
we talking
silence
about?
He
so
Kendrick,
wrote for
So
loud.
Kanye
what
too,
are we
bro. I'm not
really
trying to
talking
hear this
about?
shit,
Kendrick
bro.
has
so
written
name an
for
artist
Dr.
outside of
Dre,
hip hop.
Absol, J Rock, Beyonce,
I already
Busta
told you
Rhymes.
he's
Like,
written for
Wait,
SZA,
Queen
Travis
Bee.
Nigga.
Scott, Dr. Dre.
I mean, Future wrote for
like
Beyonce. What the
What are
fuck?
we
is
talking
that?
about?
Like, what the
That shit
fuck?
don't.
So
That's
wrote
the
for
standard,
Kanye.
bro.
Regardless,
That's the industry
regardless, that's
Drake
standard,
wrote
my
for
Said,
nigga.
I mean,
Kanye.
Drake wrote for
besides Baby
Kanye,
Keem. That
so
was
It's
Yeah.
literally
last.
the
So
industry
again, what are you
standard,
Y'all
my
saying?
nigga.
missing the
That shit
point.
doesn't mean anything.
That
but
don't
I
Y'all
mean
know
missing
nothing.
the point,
it's
bro.
crazy
Like
that like every
y'all
nigga in
missing
the
the
music
point.
industry I talk to,
Drake
like
is
that
a
really does
top
this
tier.
shit
Drake is
doesn't
a
give a
top
fuck,
tier, right?
and they be like, he's still a top tier writer, nigga. And the fact that you thought that a nigga was gonna be on top for this long and not have any help is fucking wild.
He
No,
was
no,
he was
not
getting
not
help from the
No,
not
beginning.
have any
He was
help.
getting help
I'm
from the
But
sorry. I
beginning.
wanted a nigga to be at the
Nigga, you said
top
he was
with
getting help from the
integrity.
beginning.
Dude,
I'm
his
sorry.
first
That you're
song,
right. That
Nigga,
was my
you
fault.
think?
You're
Hold
right.
on. Do you think that
You're
Jay
right.
Z never got help?
who?
Jay Z.
No, I'm not
Has
saying
it
that.
ever been
By the
approved?
way, it's
I'm not
literally
saying.
an
Wait, hey,
entire
Izzy,
term
Izzy,
dividing
I'm not
social
saying that
It's
he
called
hasn't got
writer's
help.
block.
I'm
That
saying to
nigga,
my
everybody
knowledge.
gets it,
Hold on,
bro.
hey Izzy, I'm saying to my knowledge, I don't know that. I don't, and I'm saying if he,
Nigga, go
no,
listen to
hold on, Izzy,
Cameron
hold on,
diss
Izzy, hold
track,
on, Izzy,
bro.
because I'm not Izzy, I'm not disagreeing with you. If you're about to say Jay Z got help, he's not. He if he got help, it's just not to my knowledge. I just don't know. If Jay Z has
that's
gotten
saying
help,
he
and to
biting
any other
flows. That's not getting
artist that
help.
has gotten help
That's
with
saying
their
he
raps
biting
or with
niggas'
their songs,
flow.
they can't be the best anything.
I mean, fuck help. Can anyone list off
Yeah,
a
that's not
song or
no.
a artist that wrote for Kendrick Lamar?
Hold on, wait.
Name
What you
one.
say?
Has other rappers writing credits at the bottom of his songs. At the bottom of Kendrick's songs, it says Kendrick Lamar.
Hey,
So is that
don't
does
forget what
Euphoria
Drake
say
said on
that?
Family Matters. Baby Keem wrote
Does
for him.
Euphoria have samples that you have to get cleared and have credits on there, or
Thank
are you doing it too?
you.
No. Does Euphoria say that?
Euphoria has other artists on there as the writing credits. Yes, it also has samples.
So are you saying that none of Drake's tracks had samples?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying very, very blatantly, very clearly. Don't change any of the words, and it'll make a lot of sense. Kendrick has no songs where you can pull up a reference track or show me someone who wrote the lyrics for that song besides a hook or sample, which everyone does.
But that's the thing,
But
though.
Drake,
Nigga, but
hold up, Wealthy.
This
Hold
nigga
up,
just
Wealthy. Hold up,
Corey
Wealthy.
just
Hold
said
up,
that it
Wealthy.
didn't matter
Hold up,
about it
Wealthy.
being a fucking
Hold up,
hook.
Wealthy.
That's his opinion.
But on the other hand, Drake not only has songs that hooks and samples have to be cleared for, he has numerous songs where
But I'm
credits
saying,
are given that have
but
reference
I'm
tracks
saying
that clearly
Drake
show that
does,
you have
but
a
Drake,
whole song
Niggas can
already
come up
laid
with
out.
an
but I'm
8-line
saying
bar.
And
Drake.
then on
Looking
top
up,
of
then what
that,
you been looking up?
he
What
has
research you been
even
doing?
Niggas can
more
come up with
Hold
8
on,
allegations of
hold
bars.
on,
him and
hold on,
8
bro.
flows.
But
bars.
So what are we talking about?
Drake does other genres though. So
So
Said
if
that
you
to
understand,
Please
say
tell me
if you
bars
admit,
that
if you
this
gonna
nigga
admit that
saying.
Kendrick, if you
That's
gonna
my
say that
question.
Drake do different genres
I
than
got
Kendrick,
enemies, got a lot of enemies, got a lot of people. The whole song,
Nigga,
nigga.
that's a fucking hook. What are you talking about?
The whole song. There's a
so what
whole
song?
reference
Hold
track
on.
for it.
Nigga just said it's a whole
All right, hold on,
song.
yo.
Do
So what
And
y'all know
song?
three
he
other
stole
songs on
Jungle
that
from
album.
her?
Hold on, yo. So the real. So what
And
song?
it's the flow as well. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's Drake.
I
Drake.
ain't
I
even get on
wouldn't
the flow
call it
part yet, but
eating
the
them.
I'm saying.
lyrics
So what song y'all
themselves,
talking
yes,
about?
Go
written by
listen to
someone else.
Jungle. Go listen to Jungle by her. And Drake literally took that
But
song
that's
from
my
her.
point. Wait a minute. That's another genre.
Bar
What
for
else?
bar, too.
What else? That's
So
another
he's not
genre.
so you're making
Wait,
so it's okay. He's not only stealing in hip hop.
No, listen to me. Y'all not listening. I'm saying he's doing other genres. So when we do pop R&B, everybody has writers in those fields.
yeah, that's
Kendrick.
why I didn't
That
list
makes
the
it
R&B
okay.
songs. I listed the rap.
So again, everybody's doing wrong, but because everybody's doing
That's
wrong,
not
it's okay for me to
wrong.
do wrong.
My
That's not
nigga, this how I
wrong.
could tell y'all only listen to rap. In pop,
Oh, here we go.
they literally give entire songs to people. Like Diamonds or by Rihanna. That shit's not even by Rihanna.
Thank
They
you.
Yo,
just give
Ken,
number ones to people, my nigga.
Who's
That's
talking about
normal.
Rihanna right now?
you realize
Wait a minute, nigga. Did
if
this
you
That's what
nigga
I'm
throw a
just try and
saying.
get
football with
off
Different
your
that Drake
hand,
genres.
you're
took?
just
Hold
playing
on.
football.
Wait,
But
wait,
that
wait.
but that
Touch
doesn't
a
Did
mean
this
that
nigga
it's
just try to
wrong
get
though.
soccer
You're
off?
game
taking
is
you're
different.
taking
It's
Did
different
this
a
nigga
small
sport.
just try and get
subset of
off that
music
Drake
and trying
took
to expand
something
that
from
over
her?
all music, nigga. That's not how it works.
Ken, you're trying to
Corey, was
expand
that
stuff
you?
over all music. Each genre has their own
And
different
You
I'm
said,
dying on that
rules.
hill too.
Bro,
Each
but that ain't
nigga,
the
genre has
real.
their
who
own
made?
different
Hold
Bro,
on.
rules
y'all
and
not
Did you
culture.
listening,
say?
bro.
Wait. Did you say that again? Drake took the song "Jungle" from her. Is that what I heard?
That is what he said, yeah.
This nigga smoking dick. I ain't gonna lie. This is outrageous, nigga. What came
I'm
out
smoking
first?
what?
What came out first? If you're reading this, it's too late,
No.
or her rendition of it.
Her rendition of it.
Nope. This is why I
Ah,
say y'all
y'all
be
boys
talking
is
out your
crazy,
ass.
man.
That's tough.
Was I talking out my ass with the reference track that you ignored?
Yes.
What
A little
reference
bit.
track? Which one?
A little bit.
The fact you got to say which one. There we go. What are we talking
This
about?
nigga said, "Oh
Like
my god."
what?
The fact
No,
that
the
y'all
What?
been
real.
hold
You're not
on.
listening, bro. The real. Y'all are not listening, bro. Listen. This is so elementary, bro. Drake does other genres.
That's rap that I'm talking about.
So if you talking about rap, you said that other rappers get writers for hooks and stuff from and the
That's
reason
not what
why
I said.
you did say that. You said like other rappers
I
do.
can clarify it for you if you'd
All
like.
right, go ahead, go ahead.
All right. So what I said was the writing credits. I was specifically talking about Kendrick Lamar and the song Euphoria. There are writers that were on the original song. I forgot the name of the song that he sampled, but you have to give credit to them. So he gave credit to them. That does not mean that these writers magically reincarnated and came into Kendrick's studio and said, "Hey, yo, let me help you write this." No, he took a
You
song,
said
he sampled
unless
it,
it's
and he
for
gave credit.
hooks. You said unless it's for hooks.
There are some rappers that use other writers for hooks. Yes.
So that's my point. In rap, it's okay to use ghostwriters if you're using it for hooks. in other genres like R
but
and
not
B.
verses.
Hold on. In other genres like R&B, pop, or whatever
I'm
the
aware.
case, it's okay to use ghostwriters. Period.
I know the Dream wouldn't have a job if it wasn't.
So
So
why is
that's
Drake
so
using
when I
those
say
same writers
when
for
y'all,
raps though?
what I'm saying
For
is
raps, who? What
the
rap?
songs
Please
that
name a
y'all are
song where it was
naming,
rapped.
the
It was
songs that y'all are
bars.
naming where somebody else wrote it or had a reference track, they usually R&B songs or pop songs.
No, Energy is not an R&B song. Can we
So
agree on
Also,
that?
to be
energy,
fair,
What?
if
energy
we're
is not a
talking
Nigga,
pop
you
about
just
song,
his,
hold
if we're
on.
talking about his rappiest songs, right? We're talking about rap
right?
lyrics,
Energy is a pop
bars.
song.
Timestamps, nigga. Please
If
tell me
the
what a
timestamp
timestamp come
records
out.
have reference tracks, okay, but we know he still has the ability to fucking rap at a high level. Why are we tanking like we think he's ass and everybody else just wrote for this nigga every time he's rap well? It's not the
If I
case.
can
I
fight
just,
and I'm in the
It's not the
UFC and I
fucking
take
case, my nigga.
steroids,
I
I'm
find it
still
fun,
gonna get banned because I took steroids. I can
nigga.
still
If
fight the
that's the
doctors
cut,
for
wait,
Yo,
wait,
me,
you're
wait,
not
wait.
hearing
You
but
want
me.
to
it
do
See,
that?
helps.
Darrell,
You
you're
Nah,
want
not
to do
it's a
that?
listening.
terrible analogy, my nigga.
See, y'all need to name the songs that's pure rap songs that he
Just
got.
said Energy, and y'all
That's all
keep
I
Nigga,
told
that's
you.
not a
avoiding
Energy,
that
rap,
energy
song.
is
bro.
a
My
pop
That's the
nigga, I
song.
hook.
brought up the timestamp reference 10
yo.
times and
Energy is
nobody
a
hasn't
hold
quoted
on.
that
We
shit.
need to name the songs, bro. Y'all let them off the hook. Energy is a pop song. What else?
Pop song?
Yes.
What are
I
we doing?
mean,
Bands,
I
two
got
bands.
enemy.
What
I
are we?
don't
Hey,
respectfully,
mind
that'll
is
be
naming
crazy.
hey
the
is
Respectfully,
is
that's
genre.
crazy
Energy a
too.
pop
I just
song?
say hip hop song.
What'd you say?
Is
That's
Energy a pop
crazy.
song?
Energy is if you want to say, I say it's a commercial song. It was trying to be pop.
And is it a pop song?
It was trying to be pop. It was trying. He was
How
trying to
about
make a hit
Mob
with that.
But
Ties?
Mob Ties is a
Mob
pop
Ties.
I'm
song.
Who's
saying,
wait. All right, I
all
got
right,
you.
all right, gang.
Whose
Hey,
verses
Issy.
are on Mob
All right,
Ties?
appreciate it.
Come on, man. Pop.
You
Mob
said
Ties is a
what?
Pop
pop
is not
song.
a job. Pop, hold on. No, no,
See,
no,
this
no.
is what I'm
Hey,
saying.
hold on,
Wait,
hold on.
Before,
before
okay, hold on, real
whose
quick. Let me
Hold
verses
ask me.
hold
are
on,
on Mob
Corey.
Before
Let
I
me
Ties?
answer your
see.
Well,
question,
I'm pretty sure they
Please,
got. I'm
listen to
pretty sure
me.
they
Before
got
I
a
answer your
subgenre for
question,
that.
can you answer mine?
Easy. Hold on. Let me clarify this. Let me
How about
clarify this.
Rico?
Pop is not a style of music. Pop is a genre of music. Any style of music can be considered pop music if it's the popular sound of the time. Pop music does not have a specific sound.
There's also subgenres of rap. So
Does
you
that
got
make
like
sense to y'all?
conscious rap. You
Do
got
y'all
like
see the type of maneuvering y'all got to do for my one little
That's
old
why
device
there's
minute,
pop
though?
rock,
Because
there's
y'all not
pop
naming no
country,
rap.
there's pop hip hop,
You're not naming
So
no
there's
is
rap
pop.
Mob
songs.
No,
Every
Ties a rap
genre
pop
song?
can be
literally means popular.
considered pop.
Is
Pop
Mob
literally
Ties a
This is
just
rap
means
song?
crazy.
popular. So if it's a
Pop is
popular
not.
song,
You're
then
not
it's
naming
pop.
it.
That's all it gotta be.
So what about
So
when
energy
Daylight?
is a hip hop
What about
song.
when Daylight wrote his diss track? What about when Daylight
How
wrote
about
that?
Nigga,
Jumbotron
Daylight
shit
said, hold
poppin'?
on. Do you want to put it again? You just said Daylight wrote his diss track. This nigga Daylight said that I've never written for Drake. Nigga, this nigga Daylight is a troll. Are we fucking serious right now?
And he was trolling when he said that because he didn't want to come out and say the truth.
This
What are you
nigga.
oh
talking
my
about?
god.
He has
Oh
other interviews
my
where he
god.
admitted it,
Hey,
where he
look,
said,
Oh
I
my
look,
cannot speak
god.
on that.
That's
look.
All right,
nasty.
so the
So
nigga
so
a lying
since
piece of
so
shit. We can't
since
use
the
him then.
since the source that we're getting that from has gone both ways, let's not use it. But let's talk about the actual things that we got sources for. Is Mob Ties a rap song
It's a
according to
pop.
Oh,
y'all?
they gonna move the
Not
It's a
really.
pop
I
song.
goalposts.
It's
don't.
a
I,
Okay.
pop
I,
It's
song.
a
I don't
pop
subscribe
song.
to that shit.
Okay, let's keep
No,
going.
no,
How about
no.
Ratchet
It's a
Happy
wait, wait,
Birthday?
wait, 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 wait. Hold on. It's not a pop song.
Shit,
But
I just didn't hear
whose
what a pop
listen,
song is, bro. Y'all
listen,
crazy.
whose bars are on
Y'all
here?
crazy.
Is it Voice or Drake's?
Oh God, here we
What?
You said
go.
what?
Whose bars are on there,
If that's
nigga?
the case, Know Yourself is Drake's too, because Quinn's
Again,
verses
y'all
ain't
just
up
said it
there.
was okay to
Quinn
get
bars
hooks
ain't up there.
done.
Drake bars is up there.
Know Yourself
Okay,
is another pop
So
I get
song.
again, my
that.
fucking
How
point.
No,
about
it's not.
He's
Jumbotron shit
singing on Know
poppin'?
Yourself, bro. Y'all don't,
Is that a
bro.
rap
He's
song?
Listen,
rapping
can
on it
y'all
as
just
well.
see the sad part?
Is Jumbo
The sad part, and Ken just had brought it up. Y'all are sitting here, and this is what Drake haters typically do. Y'all are sitting here acting like y'all don't know some examples of Drake rap songs that we talking about where he's kicking mad bars on it. I want y'all to name some of them songs and then tell me who wrote them.
You're literally asking us to list off songs that we think he didn't have writers on to
Instead
argue
of
for the
taking the
fact
ones
that
that
he
we
had writers
know
on.
he has
How
Because
does that
no,
make
writers
I'm
on.
sense?
bro,
But them
listen, I'm saying the
commercial
songs that y'all
ass
are
songs
naming,
though, my nigga.
the
Like
song that y'all y'all are naming are not the
Crunch,
same.
I'm
Bro,
at
hold on,
yes.
Needless to
bro.
say, he's
Bro,
not a
can
good
y'all hold
rapper.
on
Is
for
that the
one
bottom
second?
line?
I'm saying the songs that y'all are naming are purposely not the same style as the songs that we talking about though. So when I'm talking about the Sanders Rose, or I'm talking about the Lord Knows featuring Rick Ross, or the Timestamps, or the Ride, or just any of these songs where
we're trying to get y'all to talk about
The Ride was
actual
written by The Weeknd, but
lyricism.
go ahead.
I want me
Hold
to
on,
talk about
actual
how Rick
lyricism.
Ross
Y'all
done
don't.
said he
It's
wrote
funny
that
how
for
I'm
you.
saying it's funny how y'all don't
That
want to go
nigga Rick
near
Ross.
those songs. Y'all only talking about the popular ones.
We
That's
can
what I'm
talk about
saying.
those
Right,
songs. You
that's what
just
I'm
listed
saying.
off The Ride. You just listed off The Ride. That was written by The Weeknd.
The bars?
You talking about the bars?
Hey, I'm gonna keep it real.
What are we talking about?
Hey,
Hold
Like,
on, hold
like
on, hold on. The
hold
real.
up.
I'm asking you. You talking about the bars?
The Weeknd co-wrote on there. I don't
No,
have a
see,
transcript of
So
everything he wrote.
that's my
this is
point.
this
Hold
is
on.
this
I
is
can pretty
See,
much
hold on, hold on,
assure
hold
you
on,
that shit.
hold on, hold on, because I don't want them to get confused now. Earlier, you said it's acceptable for niggas to get their hooks written for.
If all he wrote was the hook,
Written for.
if all he wrote was the hook, then that's okay.
But
But
that's
did
my
he not?
point.
Hold
You,
up.
but
So
you, but
did he
I'm asking,
not?
do you write the bars though? You don't even
Was
know.
I there?
So then
All
why
I
are
know
we
is
Who
that
holding?
does
they
the
are
flow
But
co-writers
sound
on
like,
that
nigga?
track.
Who
that's
does
my
the flow
point. Why?
sound
But
like?
why are we using our not using our brain and certain shit? Like if that's another rapper,
Okay,
you'll be like,
we
yeah, he
can
wrote
use
the
our
hook for him.
brains. But you brought up The Ride, so let's
I'm
use The
saying
Ride.
if that's another
The
rapper, you'll be
Ride
like, yeah,
has
he wrote the.
co-writer on
You'll be like,
there.
yeah, he wrote
That
the
is
hook
The
for him.
Weeknd. And after the Take Care dropped, how did their relationship get affected?
Hey,
So
but
let's
what?
use
See,
our
now you're
brain.
talking
Let's
about
use
other shit.
context
Yeah, we
clues.
talking about
Like, what are
politics
you
and
talking
shit.
about?
it's
That's
talking
not.
about
That's.
personal shit
Now he's
now,
talking
man.
about his relationship.
Did they not fall out because he
Hold on,
took
hold
songs
on,
from him?
hold on, hold
No,
on.
nigga, that's not why he fell
Shit,
out.
so
Okay, please let
stupid,
this guy
bro.
at the
Like I
bottom
swear this
talk. We
should be
need a
stupid,
fresh,
bro.
What
Yeah,
up,
we need a
yeah,
Todd?
fresh take,
yeah.
bro.
I just want to
Right,
say
he's
something
singing on
to.
the
I just want to say
chorus.
something to the real quick. The guy with the green profile. Listen, and y'all can attest. I'm one of the biggest Drake haters, but
That's a fact. That's a fact.
but what I will say, the real, you're being a little disingenuous. Like that songwriting shit to me, it doesn't really. I think people care about songwriting too much. Now, if you're a songwriter, that's great. That's a great attribute. I'm not saying it's not. But you can't flag Drake's greatness because he doesn't write all his songs. You can't do that.
Can I retort to that?
Go ahead.
Do y'all notice how in
Yes,
R&B, pop,
as a
country,
rapper, you can.
all up, hold up. I'm gonna land the plane and then we can get off the plane. But if you jump off, all you got is a parachute made of a latex condom hooked to a dread. All right, it ain't gonna work out. So cool.
This man
Now,
used the Kendrick bar.
If you
That's
listen,
sick.
listen,
now,
if you're
hold
gonna
up.
bash Drake, talk about his discography. Don't talk about
I'm
his
really not.
songwriting.
I'm
This
really
man
not
used
even
the
Because
bashing
Kendrick
it because
hold
I
on, hold on.
like Drake.
Are we saying that Michael
Keep it
Jackson
real. This
can't be?
man got a
Are we
Kendrick
saying that
bar.
No,
Michael
no,
Jackson
that's
can't
not
be
what
the
I'm
GOAT because
saying.
he don't
That's
write
not
all
what I'm
his
saying.
songs?
That mean Kanye can't be the
It'll
GOAT
make a lot
neither.
more
Michael
sense when I'm
Jackson's not a
saying
Right,
it
that
if I
rapper.
mean
What are
say
you
it.
Kanye
But
can't
talking
if
be
I
the
about?
GOAT.
don't say it, you're
Go
not
ahead,
gonna
bro.
hear me say it. So you're not gonna hear what I'm saying. Now, what I'm
Kanye has
saying
never been considered
is
a
in
top
these
five
other
rapper.
genres other than rap,
What?
yes, there are singers and there are singer slash songwriters. You don't see rappers classified as he's a rapper. Well, he's a rapper slash songwriter. Do you see that? Have you ever
Yachty.
seen that?
Yachty.
No.
Yes,
Why?
yes,
Because
Yachty.
where?
You
yes.
know who
Who?
Yeah.
Yachty, nigga?
Where?
Yachty.
What?
Yachty wrote for
Drake is a
Drake.
rap.
All the
Drake
niggas
is
he write
a
for, they
rapper
still
slash
rappers. Yes,
songwriter.
Yachty.
Yachty wrote for Drake. Yeah.
And Drake
So
wrote for
so
Kanye.
Drake
Yachty
is
Nigga.
a
wrote for
rapper
Drake.
songwriter.
Yachty
if
What
you
wrote
you
for
look
talking
up
City
if
about?
you look
Girls.
up
Did
if you
Yachty
look
wrote
somebody?
up
for
Nah,
Yachty
but
right
listen,
Kanye.
now,
if
it's
you
gonna
go,
say
You
he's a
just
rapper
asked me for
songwriter.
someone, and I
did
just gave
somebody
you
just
someone.
say Lil Yachty wrote for Drake?
Yes,
Hold on.
Yes,
Hey,
he
yes.
let
did
me
on
ask
He
you this
Drum Roll
wrote.
question,
Company when
real.
shit
He
popping. They
did.
didn't want to
For all the
talk about
dollars.
that.
Hey, let me ask you
Yeah,
this
They didn't
question,
want to
real,
talk
real.
about
he
that
wrote
though.
the Miami. What's that?
Nigga, he wrote for the City Girls. What are we talking about?
Wait, wait,
He
wait,
wrote
wait,
for
wait.
everybody at
Real
this
ass
fucking
bitch, give a
point,
fuck
so it's
about a
some
Didn't
shit.
nigga.
didn't
That's
Drake
Lil
write for
Yachty.
Kanye though?
Yeah,
Didn't
So
that shit.
didn't
the
Uh,
Drake
reason
write for
the
Kanye
reason
though?
that people aren't classified as rappers slash songwriter is because rappers
they
are
are.
expected to write their shit.
But hold up, why
You
though?
can't
But
you can't
you
look up an
can't, bro.
artist right now and
This is
show
what I
me
don't like.
somebody
Hey,
that
let
is
me ask you this
classified.
question, the real.
You just
Why
asked me
though?
for an
What's up?
example,
Why
and
is
I
it
gave
The
different?
you
real.
Why
Hold
is it
on.
different for rappers and pop stars? Why is it different?
Thank you.
Are you
Thanks
serious?
for
Is
asking
Why is
that.
it different?
So rap
that
is
a
it's
real
about
question?
where it originated. Rap, the MC, to be a great MC, was to bring something original to yourself, your
I
own
was just
bars,
asking
your
because I don't
own
got mine.
lyrics.
Mine's around last night.
And by
That is
your
not the same
definition,
in
by
pop.
your
That's not the same
by
in
your
country. It's not the
definition, it
same
is
in
Bro,
clearly
R&B.
it
not
don't matter.
cutting.
It don't matter. It don't matter who write the song. The song will still sound the same, bro. So it don't matter.
By
No,
your
it's not.
definition,
if you said
In
No, it's
other
not.
if you
nah, your
said
delivery could
genres,
be
lyrics, if
different.
you
Your
no, it
delivery
said
doesn't
could be
matter.
different.
Somebody
if you
get
got
Todd out of
caught
here,
back in
man.
the day, if you got
Bro,
caught
But wait,
bro,
hold
bring
on.
bring
Just
bringing
hold
up
in
on.
the early
songwriting is such a lazy
But wait,
back
argument.
in
wait.
the
It's so
early hip
lazy,
hop
man.
days, listen, back in the early hip hop days, if you got caught saying a sentence that was similar to another person's uh sentence, you could get
Act
that's
up.
something You could get
Nigga,
hurt
it's
out
our
there.
early
You
rap
know what I'm
days.
Y'all
saying?
ever
that's
wonder
great. Them
why
niggas
no
not
one
gonna
ever
pack Drake
brings
up.
It's
up
You
just
already
our
no
said
one
early
ever
that.
rap
brings
days.
up Dr. Dre as one of the greatest rappers because
I
he
was just
doesn't
about to
write his
ask you.
shit.
I was just about to ask you. But
Cube wrote for him,
What about
exactly.
Kanye?
The
What
same.
about Snoop?
Hey,
Do
hold
you
Nobody
want to
saying
listen?
that
Hold
Kanye
on.
is the
Do you
don't
best
want to
bring up
rappers
listen?
ever.
Kanye. Don't bring up
Ju-
Kanye now.
Are we
Stay on Kanye.
I'm just saying I can bring up
honestly
a list
saying
for
that
niggas.
Snoop has been in the top 5 conversations
Thank
over the years?
you.
He
No,
Thank
hasn't.
you. Are we
no,
He
he
saying
is
hasn't.
not.
that? So why are
But
we
the
bringing
real,
these
the
people
thing,
up?
Neither has
So all
Kanye.
we're,
Are we
no, he
saying
is not.
that? So why are
but
we
the
bringing
real,
these
the
people
thing,
up?
okay.
Neither has
So I
again,
want to
Kanye.
hold
get,
on,
I
hold
want to
on,
get.
hold on, hold on, hold on. So this is what I'm saying, bro. So the real, all I'm saying to you is this: when you made the distinction between singers doing it, when you talking about rappers shouldn't do it. All I'm saying is if we're gonna pull up Drake songs that he allegedly got written by somebody else, we have to distinguish if those songs are from the rap genre or not. Or else that's we cross. It's like we mixing two different things. And if you get a singing song that was written for him, we trying to take away from that. I mean, we trying to
I can
take away
agree
from
with
him as
that.
a rapper for doing that, and that don't make sense. That's what I'm
I can
saying.
agree with that. So was he singing on Rico?
Nah, it is.
Ooh,
So my whole point. Hold on, what song is Rico?
You might just get hit with the Rico.
new women
The
gotta
That's
one with
keep
singing.
Meek
That's a
Mill. The
pop
one
That's
with
the
song.
Meek
one
Mill.
him.
The one with
That's
Meek
a pop
Mill.
song. That's a pop song.
Come on, Crunch. You
So
gotta
when I say
stop doing
rap,
that,
so
bro.
when I say rap, I'm
We
talking
This
can't.
about.
is
So hold up.
crazy.
Wait,
I'm
nah.
trying to tell you.
To your
Hold on,
point.
hold
To
on.
your
So when I
point,
say
Crunch.
rap, right, I'm
If
talking
most
about,
of what he drop is pop, is he a rapper?
huh?
Do you think Drake is a rapper? You personally?
I think he's a rapper slash pop star slash singer.
What comes first on that list?
It depends.
Depend what
No,
mood he in,
it
Pop
honestly.
is
doesn't
not a
depend.
real thing, bro.
It
Michael
depends on
Jordan
Pop
what
is
he.
plays
not
Hold
both
a.
on. It depends
baseball
on
Pop
what
is
he
not
and
a real
drops.
thing.
basketball. What
Thank
does
you.
Listen,
Michael
hold on. The
Jordan
real,
play?
the real,
Y'all are intentionally missing the point.
the real. Hold on, Corey.
Yeah, he's swerving. He's swerving
Hold on.
hard.
I'm trying to tell
Matrix.
I
you.
might swerve
Yeah,
in that corner.
Listen,
Whoa,
he
whoa.
drops different shit.
I know that.
So
but
again, if
Michael
he
Jordan
drops a
was a
rap,
baseball and basketball
hold
player.
on, bro, hold on.
Which one comes first?
Listen, bro,
If the nigga was good enough to be in the Hall
listen.
of
I
Fame
see what
of
it is.
baseball, then we'd
I
have
see
a
what it
different
is. They on
conversation.
drugs. It's
But he
fine.
wasn't. He
Listen,
wasn't.
But
listen. These
He
people,
wasn't.
got Kendrick
Drake
tatted
has
on their.
good bars, nigga.
Hold on,
That's
these
the
people
whole
got
point of this
Kendrick
shit.
It's
tattoos.
crazy.
These people got Kendrick posted on their wall.
Hey, let the
Listen,
host talk. Chill out.
posted on their wall.
Hey, let the
Listen.
host talk. Chill out.
Hold on,
Than
bro.
Kendrick.
Hold on. Listen. If he drops a rap song, he's a rapper.
Yo,
If he drops an R&B song, he's an R&B artist tonight. If he drop a pop song, he's a pop star or pop artist right now. It's not about like if you drop an R&B song, you supposed to hold it against him because he's supposed to be a rapper first. Like no, bro, he dropped what he want.
So
Like
let
so,
me
I'm
ask you
saying
something.
if he drops a rap song
Yep.
and it comes out that rap song was written by somebody else, then I can take away from his rapping skills. I can say
Okay.
okay. Right, so most of the songs that it come out that somebody else wrote it is usually like a pop song, upbeat pop song, or a singing R&B song. That's
I feel
facts.
that. So
Rico's
before we
not
tackle
a,
that, let me
a
ask you something.
R&B
Hold
song.
up, man. Let me ask
That's
you
just
something,
facts.
Crunch.
What y'all getting mad
Crunch.
for?